Hey, what's up, people? Look, I apologize. It's been a tough fucking journey. It really has. It really has been a really tough fucking journey. Um, Listen, we've gone through a couple of changes here, okay? And I'm tired of the changes myself, okay? I know y'all are tired. Y'all been wondering where the pod is, why I'm not dropping, what's been going on, and all that shit. Well, listen, couple of changes, all right? We're moving forward with a different fucking show, all right? Look, shout out to Perp, old co-host. He's no longer a co-host of the show. What we're doing now, moving forward, we got a female co-host by the name of Unique Bronze, so she'll be on the show. Um, we also have returning guests who are like gonna be somewhat of a co-host. Shout out to Blanca, aka Jangle Fett, and shout out to Wani B, aka that nigga you wanna be. You're often gonna hear those two brothers, especially on the mic, but we're also going to be having Bronze on the mic as well. So get used to that moving forward. All right, as far as the who's on the mic and who's gonna be on the show. We got a new location. Okay, new studio location. All right, this is now the hallway here downtown Toronto. All right. Um, we're in the Parkdale area for anybody who's like, trying to wonder exactly. Yeah, we're in the Parkdale area. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, like I said, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Honestly, it shouldn't have been this long, but we had to figure some things out. Okay, we had to figure some things out. We had to iron some things out and figure out who's really gonna be on the show and who's not. What value they bring. What might they're listen. We got to go through all of this shit. So it took all this time. Thank you for still being a listener and still supporting. Okay, he is I am him, Sir Worthy, and I am going to continue with this show moving forward. With that being said, we have recorded a bunch of content. What we like to do as well is every other Friday. So this Friday is what is this Friday? Computer. What is the date for this Friday?
Tomorrow is Friday, March 5th.
March 5th. As of March 5th, we will be doing a podcast live on the I'm Not Rich. No, sorry, on Instagram. So we do the show. We'll be doing the show tomorrow live. We'll be recording the show March 5th live, okay? We also have a peanut gallery. So if you would like to even be a guest and come through and record, hit me up. I mean, come through and just sit through to sit through and be an audience member. Why not? Like you remember how Family Matters was recorded in front of a live studio audience? Exactly what I'm Not Rich, I'm Not Lying. So if you would like to be the live studio audience, sure, come in. Come. We got seating. You can come through. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, then please reach out to me. Hopefully you're interesting enough or something like that, and we can see if we can work together. I'm open to working with anybody at this point. Now, we do the live we do the podcast when we're recording the podcast. We're also on live as well. So if you're following Sir Worthy ILC or you're following I'm Not Rich, I'm Not Lying the podcast, either one, you'll see an update. We go live on IG for every show. All right. And also during the week, we also like to have like a men's discussion as well. So if you're not hearing for the last, 3, 4 weeks, for the last 3 weeks, we've been going live. So you've been seeing us on live. So look out for us on live. I'm Not Rich, I'm Not Lying, Sir Worthy ILC. Now, with that being said, let's start this show. I don't even know which one this is. We've done so many. I don't even know the order of the show. So just listen to the show. Hopefully, you enjoy it. I'll see y'all in a few days.
Oh my god. Gorilla Glue comes out with the next hair gel. Don't piss me off.
They should.
Pay that bitch.
I was not using it the way she's afraid you're gonna use the gorilla glue that comes
Well,
out.
when it's hair, for hair.
Maybe
why
they'll just
not?
improve the formula a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's for hair.
Excuse me. Shit.
Edge control? Are you crazy?
All right, all right, all right. I think it's about time we start the show. Everybody's been acquainted now.
Yeah.
Got a good laugh and everything? Okay, all right. Welcome to I'm Not Rich, I'm Not Lying, the podcast hosted by me, Sir Worthy. He is I am him. I have a bunch of AKAs, but I can't remember them shits right now. We'll probably get to them at the end of the show. But we got a live studio audience with us. We got special guests. We got a couple of people that returned. Actually, matter of fact, special guests have returned, but we got a full house here. Who wants to jump on the mic and introduce themselves first? Who do we have in the room? Who do we have in the room?
Simple right here, Jay Blocker.
They came with the baritone, okay.
You already know who it is. It's the man, the greatest in every other name.
Mm.
Wanna be, cause I'm that nigga you wanna be.
Facts.
AKA Remy Bucks a blend. Remy Bucks a plenty, bitch. Don't let me crush you with my wallet. I'm gonna just leave it at that. We'll go into more after.
Okay, and we have a few ladies in the room as well. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves?
Well, damn, I'm just Bronze from Brampton. I don't have all those AKAs and shit.
I'm just
Sorry,
Shanti.
sorry. Okay. All right. We're back. Yo, listen, it's been a minute, and look, we're not gonna talk about what's been happening. We'll save that for another episode. I know y'all want to know what's been happening, but we'll save that for another episode. Look, I came to talk today. I want to ask. I'm black, so I might fuck up and say the word axe, but my nigga, you ain't got an axe unless you chopping a tree.
No, you don't.
See what I'm saying? Wordplay like that is why I remain who I am. But I wanted to ask my black people specifically, but like just young people in general, people of my age, in my age bracket, just about the shit that's going on and how everybody now is so financial literate. So I wanted to know, like, is everybody in the room, have y'all like gained the knowledge or gained like a higher level than where you were maybe even 2 weeks ago or a year ago or wherever? Like in my head, everybody just learned about financial literacy last week. So
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
That's
how does the room feel about that? That's how I feel.
You know, the majority, it might be outside of the room, you know, but has been a lot of people within the past, I would say, a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, that have learned, about financial literacy and just kind of educating themselves on investing and just finding different ways to make money work for yourself. You know what I mean? Instead of having to work for somebody, which is financial literacy. You know what I mean?
I agree with that to an extent, but that's only one branch of financial literacy, investing in stocks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously, as we saw, there was a lot of people that might have made out, but majority didn't because they didn't understand the game. So it's not just about the stocks and investing. There's so much more than that. Some people don't even know how to save their bus fare for the next day. So
Of course not.
you know what I mean? So I don't think it's, you know,
with the stocks and all this thing, everything that went on with Wall Street bets and this whole stock thing, this is just opening doors for people to be more financial literate. So in terms of,
All right, hold on. Let me ask y'all this.
what up?
What did you learn? What did you do differently since this GameStop shit or anything? Have you done anything differently, or have you been on this wave? Did you just now? That's what I'm asking. Anybody in the room just now get on the wave?
No.
Y'all been on the wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. In my head, everybody just got on the wave.
There's a lot of people that just kind of jumped on it one time. You know what I mean? Because they wanted to meet. Everybody wants to make quick money. You know what I mean? An easy dollar's appealing to the average human. So with that being said, everybody wants to just jump on an easy thing, but
That's a quick way to lose a lot of money, though.
yeah,
If you don't
at
know
the
what
same
you're doing.
time. But
Yeah.
what I was gonna dive into is with this whole stock thing, it also made people realize, like, yo, I can invest in save more money or try and save more money, RRSPs, things like that, stocks and or bonds, options. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
RRSPs.
That shit sound like a RIP.
I
Like,
said-
and the reason why I say that is because it sounds like I'm getting the money when I'm dead. Like this is
I mean,
the
you
problem.
get it when you're old.
Okay, so this
You're
is
definitely
you
close.
getting that shit when you about to die, nigga.
this is my thing with this whole financial literacy shit is that I think there's 5 things you can do with your money ideally. Really, I think it's 4, but I'm gonna ask y'all in the room. There's
Saving, investing,
saving, investing,
Spending.
spending, and the one other thing y'all probably don't like to do: give away, charity.
Yeah.
charity, yeah.
What would be the 5th?
I don't
The
know
fifth?
what the 5th is.
Gamble.
Yeah.
But check this out though.
Well, that's also.
I think that's investing.
Yeah.
It's investing.
Investing
I
is
was gonna say,
gambling.
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you have
To
take
an
a chance.
extent.
It's just
Yeah.
a risky investment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Depends. You
So
know,
like,
to an extent, yeah, investing is gambling.
It is.
Absolutely. It absolutely is.
I've
Because,
definitely
you know,
lost
there's
and I've
never-
definitely gained.
so tell me
it's
why.
never fixed.
So tell me why no one says you have a gambling problem when you invest and you lost a lot of money. investing?
I think it depends on how far you go, because people with gambling problems will legit, their whole life will halt because of their need to chase fast money, or what they deem to be fast money, whether it's playing slots, lottery, whatever the thing is. So once it starts to impact your family and your way of living and everybody around, or I guess everyone within your close immediate family, then that's a problem. When you're investing, you have to understand that you will lose to a certain capacity. Now, you have to decide for you when you actually pull out.
See,
But that's
the
what it's all
difference-
about.
So wait,
another
basically-
another
wait,
thing
wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
say
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
that's
wait,
a difference.
wait,
Hold up.
wait,
No,
wait,
you
wait,
have.
wait. So basically, you're saying an investment is still a gamble.
Absolutely.
It is.
Okay.
It is still a gamble.
But
he
how
said-
financially
Yeah.
literate you are
You see-
will determine how well that plays out
And that
for
was
you.
his question.
The difference,
because
though,
it
this
doesn't
is where I'm
matter
gonna
how-
say the
wait,
difference lies.
Yeah.
Say what
This is
you're
where I'm
saying.
going to say the difference lies. When it comes to investing, you're investing with capital that you have. Most people are gambling with money that they don't have.
Very fair point. Very fair point.
You know what I mean? So that's where the difference lies.
And also, when you are investing, you should really not invest more than you're willing to lose. That's definitely,
Know your limit, stay within it, y'all.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yo,
Facts. Big facts.
I'm jumping ahead. I'm just gonna say this. We're gonna get to this in a few more topics later. But
Yeah.
you can't we apply this to dating?
I mean,
Isn't dating investing in someone, and you're taking a gamble and
Yeah,
you're willing to
yeah.
lose, and you can put in, and I'm just saying.
100%
Yeah.
facts. You can,
well,
yes.
it's a gamble. It's a
You
gamble.
can-
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a gamble.
So
I like
how
that.
many
I like
y'all-
that
how many-
analogy.
How many of y'all got one savings? I mean, one investment. Never mind. So next question.
How many of y'all got one investment?
No, I'm being silly. Yo, you know who I like when I think of like a strong woman, you know what I think about? Besides like Serena Williams, like you know what I think about? Harriet Tubman.
Word. I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Not like how Kanye said how she was just working for white people. Harriet Tubman was just working for white people. No,
Fuck
no.
Kanye.
Yeah, I was just about to say that shit.
Yeah, niggas say that and buy like $800 Kanye sneakers.
Nah,
But like, like I mean, they were been saying this about Harriet Tubman that they were trying to put her on a design. Here's a
$20
design
bill.
of putting Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. This would be in America, of course.
Yeah.
United States of America. Extensive work was well underway. Bear with me, I have a public school education. Extensive work was well underway on a new $20 bill bearing the image of Harriet Tubman when Treasury Secretary Stephen, some other name, I refuse to learn his shitty last name. That design was a no. It doesn't even matter. They're putting her on a $20 bill. Yo, how do y'all feel about that? Y'all have any? Does that even strike y'all? Like, does that even matter to y'all at any degree, any capacity?
I think America needs to do more, because that just sounds like a pacification for black folk, I guess. Like, it makes some people feel like they're getting somewhere or they're getting something,
Yes.
and really they're not. So I don't give a fuck who's on the money, but how are we going to level the playing field for black folk to get to the money? That's my thought process on it. Like, I don't care who's on it.
We're
We
not.
all have to spend it. We make it.
I'll give you an
who
answer.
cares?
We're not. But
I know we're.
and
it's-
I fuck with your answer. I love your answer as well. But we're not though.
Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. Like, niggas need their, what is it, 40 acres and a goddamn mule. Like, and we
40.
need more than that. What,
40.
400?
No,
40?
40 acres.
Okay,
in
yeah. That's what we
40
need.
acres
And more.
and a mule.
And then some.
Yeah. How the rest of y'all? How y'all feel?
Honestly, that whole shit, yeah. I agree with what she's saying. It's more to kind of, it's justifying the means to an end. So they're basically doing this. Biden's a smart guy. You know what I mean? He's all for the black people. You know what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, this is just, I completely see it's a very manipulative tactic in terms of what they're doing. Like, same shit they did out here with fucking putting Viola Davis on the fucking bill, on a $10 bill.
Viola?
Or was it the $5 or $10 bill they put it
Thank
on?
you for mentioning Viola Davis.
No, not Viola Davis.
Was
That's not her
it-
name. It's
Violet.
You're close, and I can't remember it either. But
I think
hold on,
so.
let me Google it.
Yeah, fact check me on that. I think it's Viola.
Shout out to Black History Month though.
Yo, honestly, I don't need a month to tell me that I'm black. So
Right.
I don't. Shout out to Black History Month, but I don't need a month to tell me that I'm black. I'm
Viola
gonna be black.
Desmond. Yes.
Viola Desmond. Sorry, not Davis.
nigga.
Desmond.
Viola Davis is the actress.
Davis or
Viola Davis
Desmond.
is the actress.
Yeah.
But yo,
But
you said
you see-
Viola Desmond, right?
With that being said, that whole thing, man, like, yeah, that's
You are violating. You said she's a half nigga.
that's
She's a house nigga. She don't count.
she does not count.
No, I never
She's
said
an
all
out.
that.
No, we don't-
I never.
That's
Let me get on my. I never said all that.
We don't really believe that, but I just think it's not enough, and to me it's just pacifying black folk to really make us feel like we're getting somewhere, and we're not. Like I said, we need real legit reparations. We need people in positions. We need people in rooms. We need people that are actually being promoted
okay.
But
and
you
all
see,
that kind of stuff.
this is where that financial literacy comes in.
All right.
Because
Talk
It's
to
a
us
start.
right now, as young black men, majority of us, I'd love to, you know, I mean, I like to think so. We're educating ourselves and building generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's definitely a start to, you know what I mean, a greater path.
But
We're
yo,
gonna
hold
be
on. You
able to
said a
buy
word,
those things and-
reparations.
Yeah.
What do you want as reparations? What would qualify? What would you agree with? What would a politician say for us as black people to agree with a reparation?
Politicians say a lot of shit.
I'm just asking you what you want to hear.
I mean,
See, we need that answer before we have these conversations because we can't even be in the room.
You know what? A lot of what we want to hear is what Jagmeet Singh is saying.
Facts. Oh, I met him by the way. Nice guy.
He's for the people, you know what I mean?
I think to
In
answer your
terms of
question
what-
in terms of what
that's
we
how-
need,
that's
I
all-
think the playing field just needs to be leveled out, and it needs to be even, and it needs to be fair. It's not fair. There's a lot of, nepotism. I hope you all know that word. But there's a lot of nepotism within.
No, I don't.
Okay, so
And hold on. Because you're using words that I don't know, I'm gonna ask you to watch your mouth.
anyways, so nepotism is essentially when, like, say I am I'm the owner of a company and I hire
A family member?
all my family
friend.
members essentially. So
Yeah.
the money stays essentially within your family, and it stays within
Yeah.
your like immediate circle.
It's just another form of capitalism.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we
Okay.
don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we're not even given.
We do have it.
Where?
And this is what I was gonna say. So you said happy black,
Rarely.
happy black.
Black History Month.
Okay, you know what month is more important to me? June. And you wanna know why?
Juneteenth.
No.
Why?
No, that's just one day. No, because it's Black Artist Month, Black Musician Month.
I don't need a month for that. I live in Toronto.
Now, but the importance of that month is that's when we give artists appreciation. Now, I'll say this:
Absolutely.
I don't look up to politicians, but who's the closest to politician that I know? Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and what are they? They're musicians. They're rappers. These are the niggas I look up to.
Jay-Z.
So
Yeah.
Jay-Z. I don't look up to necessarily Obama, and women be looking for a Jay-Z, Obama / Jesus type of nigga, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But like, what I'm saying is like,
dangerous
I look up to
safe
artists.
nigga.
I look up to artists because they're the ones who
Right.
speak to me. They grew up how I live, and they're talking to me on a regular.
Right.
So, like, Black History Month, I love Black History Month. It's a reminder for not us, for white people, for everyone else. Black History Month ain't our month. It's their month.
Their month for sure.
Now, this Harriet Tubman shit. So, this is how I think about it. Now, Harriet Tubman, strong black woman. She said, nigga, no, I ain't gonna take this shit, and made away. Like, I like the metaphor Bugs Bunny. Like, I'll tell, like, my brother or something, like, yo, be Bugs Bunny, bro. And what I mean by that is, like, get it out the mud and make your own way. Because that's what literally Bugs Bunny would do in the cartoon, right?
Facts.
Travel through the mud and make his own way.
Got
So
it
I'm
out
like,
the
yo, with
mud.
Harriet Tubman, she got it out the mud and made it her own way. But here's the thing. They took her from where? Africa, right? And what was she when they took her from Africa? She was currency. That's what she was. She wasn't a person. She wasn't even property. She was currency. And they brought her here on this land and used her as currency. And then what happened? She freed herself, breaking herself from the dollar bill. And what do these white people want to do? Put her back on. I don't understand how this is even cool with any of us. It's not cool with me, and I'm not saying y'all in the room. I'm talking about us, like people. This doesn't make no goddamn sense. She broke away from currency, and we're putting her back on. How the fuck does anybody not see that and make that connection? My nigga, I've been fighting my whole life not to be talked about as not to be compared to just money. What is my life worth? Are you kidding me? And y'all gonna put me on a $20 bill that means pretty much nothing to niggas. Why don't you put me on $1,000 bill, $1 billion bill, and put me at the highest value you can in your white system?
And I was gonna get into that point.
Nah, they want to put it in circulation because it's like, y'all see it more. Listen.
Trust me. Like I said, it's
now let's
it's
go back to the
justify a
financial.
means
Hold
to
on.
an end.
Let's go back to this financial literacy shit. When I say, you said Viola Desmond.
Yeah.
All right, look, peep this. I bought a book for my daughter, the Viola Desmond book. I read that book to her and told her the story about Viola Desmond and what happened to her. My nigga, she went to jail for a penny because she didn't pay a penny in tax.
Yeah.
What is the penny worth today?
Nothing.
So here's what this is why I don't like this Bitcoin talk that everybody be talking about and this quote unquote financial literacy shit, because to me, what if she had saved just that penny? It'd be worth nothing now, just like what your money is going to be worth once Bitcoin comes. To me, I see the end of the world
Or
with
any
that shit.
cryptocurrency.
To me, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Cause look, you got crypto at the top, which hasn't come yet. That's the new shit. Right? Mm-hmm. Right now, we're on the dollar bill, the paper money, the coin. Before that, what was it?
It was gold
Property,
and silver,
gold.
nigga. Gold, silver.
Fur trade and shit
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah. Well,
And throughout all of this, it's been pussy.
It's
And throughout all of
majority
it, it's
of the
been
time.
pussy. And
Fam.
throughout all of it, it's been pussy.
it's gold and silver.
But crypto's coming
Beginning of
next,
time.
right? So all this shit is who's gonna trade first? I mean, unless it's like some ill ass fur, like some chinchillas or some shit like that. Like, but you got to be careful because you might see some bum bitches wearing like squirrels. It's like ridiculous, or raccoons. Like,
Raccoons. The raccoon fur.
raccoons. Raccoon fur. That's
Not the
nasty.
squirrels.
But like when you see cryptocurrency coming, that means it eliminates everything else. Just like how there was VHS before that was 8-track and everything else, right? Mm-hmm. It's the new way of how we're gonna be dealing with things. So like, that money don't mean nothing that you saving. To me, that's another gamble. An investment is a gamble. You know what giving away your money in charity is? A gamble. Because what? We found out how many charities now are not giving the money to people, Red Cross, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's another gamble.
Look at that pastor, bro, that had the flood.
You see what
Joel
I'm saying?
Osteen.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hold up.
And wouldn't let nobody in the
so
church.
This is why a nigga like me, and I'm not gonna say I don't save no money, I don't have investments. Not gonna say all of that, but I'm gonna say this: a nigga like me,
This is the same nigga
who
that
saves? I'm not even Christian, but Jesus saves. So I'm gonna spend, cause this is one life. This is one life. Like, I have to spend my money. And what's left in my bank account, throw it in my casket. Like, now I'm spending all of my money. And not all of it. But look, Lil Uzi Vert's buying $24 million jewels and putting it in his head. Why can't I do that?
telling
And
nigga,
not me, but like, why
Yeah.
can't a regular person just be that and gamble away? And that's what I only bring that up to say when you were saying they gamble away their life or something like
Yeah.
that. To a nigga who has $100,000, throwing 10 ain't nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
To a nigga who only has $5,000, trying to come up with that 10 to throw away is crazy. But what if it was the same investment? See what I'm saying?
Points were made.
We can take a quick break. We'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. All right. Punching. All right. We're back. Look, I'm not rich. I'm not lying. And it's exactly that. I'm not lying when I get on this mic and I say the things that I say or I ask the questions that I ask. I have this meme here or I don't even want to call it a meme, but I'm guessing this came from Facebook. Facebook is low key. They be saying some wild shit on Facebook. They got wild
probably
memes.
Twitter.
I've been active on Facebook.
Twitter.
lately.
I think it's Twitter, man.
No, Twitter.
I be
Twitter's
talking
I think
shit
it's Twitter.
sometimes. I don't even mean it.
But yo, god damn. Okay. So what would you even call this? Like
It's just a story. It's just
Yeah,
like
just-
a little scenario. You
yeah,
know?
just a scenario. I'm gonna read it for the room. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this one here. So two people are dating, and the woman mentions that she's saving sex for her husband. Okay. Now, listen. At this point, I don't know if she's a virgin. Okay, but she possibly could be. But who knows? She's saving sex for her husband, right? So, fellas, she's saving sex for her
You
husband,
know,
right?
let's be realistic if we're gonna be realistic.
We're gonna get to it right after I read all of it. We're gonna get
Yeah,
realistic.
you know,
This shit here. Okay, so two people are dating. So we're dating Shorty, and she mentioned she's saving sex for her husband, and we're cool with that. Or let's not put us in it yet. The guy's cool with that, and then he mentions that they should always go Dutch, going half, splitting the dates. Okay, cool, because he's saving his money for his wife. The woman points out that is not cool, and that he should take her on dates just because, or he should. This is written bad. That he not take her on dates just because he doesn't want to have sex. He mentions that's not the case at all, but clarifies just like sex, finances should be reserved for marriage. So I asked the question to the room: should finances be reserved for marriage, just like how sex can be?
What if you never plan on getting? What if you never plan on getting married?
Yes or no? We'll go to the hypotheticals right after. How do y'all feel about just? Do you agree or disagree? Finances
People
should
can
be.
do whatever the fuck they want. Like, that's my thought.
I agree. Finances should be saved for marriage. How y'all feel? What do you feel? What you saying?
I agree on that 100%.
Okay. Jay?
I'm reserving my finances for marriage.
All right, so I have a question.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
So is it just like you said, like for dinner and shit? So that means like anything you do, like you're splitting it?
Yeah, that's what he
Right.
said.
That's what he said, and he said it with his chest.
Yeah, that's just not me.
That's not you. No, it's not if it's you. It's if you agree with the logic.
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
But do you understand it?
I understand what he's
Okay,
saying.
then that's okay.
Yeah,
then we
but
can disagree. That's cool.
Y'all can
you know
clap.
what?
Y'all can clap. Y'all can say yeah. Y'all if y'all agree. You don't have to
Whoa,
finger
what-
snap.
They snapping for what?
For you.
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. It's an opinion.
It's an opinion. All right, ladies.
I mean, I feel like I agreed with him from his perspective. That
Gotcha.
might not necessarily be how
How
it
you
would
would
be
play
for
it.
me.
Right.
But I understand it. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think he said anything wrong. She said her piece. She said her boundaries. He did the same thing. So the nigga's not wrong.
And that's exactly why I gave the answer that I gave, because I said everybody's gonna have a limit. Everybody knows what is acceptable for them versus what isn't. So if this is her expectation, that's just not the man for her. And if that's his expectation, then she's just not the woman for him.
So you agree?
So I agree with. I don't think
That's
either
what
one of them
I
is wrong.
like
I agree
in
with
terms
both
in
of them.
terms of the situation. Yeah.
Now let's
That's what
actually.
I mean.
Wait, before you break it down,
Well, okay.
can I give you my philosophy?
All right, let me hear you.
Whoever asks for the date should pay for the date.
I agree, but that's why I don't ask.
No, well then that guy's, I guess he's just not drawing enough interest for you to.
No, that's fine. But I don't ask.
All right. Then I guess he's just not.
Let me tell you something. Whenever I date somebody, it's nice to feel like, yeah, you know, he asked me, so he's gonna pay. It's nice to do that, but I always have my vex money. If I can't afford the date, I'm not going on the date because nobody's holding that against me at the end of the night. That's just my mentality. Now, if I go for my wallet and he reaches for his wallet, yeah, I'm gonna put mine back. But trust me, I never come unprepared to a date.
I think you're getting too deep into what I'm saying. Though.
I don't even think
Like
that.
I would just
Way
come off
far.
the head with it. Just like if I'm asking you to go out, I don't mind paying for it. But I've been asked to go out lots of times, and it's just like, all right, cool. You don't know, but I'll ask you straight up, like, yo, this is your date. All right, cool. If you say yeah, all right, cool. If it's not, then it's not. It is
No,
what it is.
I agree with you on that. That's understandable.
True.
You
In
wanna
terms
get into
of
the gallery because they seem like they got some stuff to say.
no,
Yes, audience, please chime in.
No. You agree?
No, don't know because you were over there snapping and sharing and
Right?
cheering.
It's okay. You can chime in.
yeah.
What's your opinion? What's your thought?
I forgot what was the question.
Well, do you agree with the meme? Maybe start there. Like, how do you feel about the meme?
Yeah, I don't agree.
Okay.
So women are allowed to set boundaries and men aren't. I don't get that part though.
Yeah,
Just because you don't agree.
You are allowed to set boundaries. I'm not saying that you can't, but I feel like he was petty, obviously, but that's kind of like monetizing. In my opinion, I feel like he kind of monetized sex when he said, you know, money is reserved for my wife because she said sex is reserved for my wife. He could have said, you know, the house I plan to buy or like, you know, something else, but he
You could have been more
monetized-
creative
Okay,
with
hold on,
the
hold on.
bluntness.
Why does it have to?
No,
Whoa,
everybody
whoa,
stop.
whoa,
Everybody
whoa,
stop.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa.
hold on. Everybody
My
stop.
humble opinion.
Let everybody
Where does
stop.
it? Why
Like,
does
it
it?
was a little monetized.
Why does it have to come to? Where does this material? Where do the material things come into this?
Okay. No. Hold on.
But he
Hold on.
used
Hold on. She said two things here that I'm just trying to figure out here. That how you said. I'm gonna start backwards and try to work to the first thing. You said
So
the house
confused
that
right
he's
now.
gonna buy. So essentially, you're already in your mind. You're putting he's buying a house before he meets you, right? And that you're gonna move in. That's one. You said something before that. You said what'd you say?
An example.
It was just an example, but I'm not using.
He said that. She said
No,
that.
so
She
would it
not
be
accept
accept?
her
Okay,
husband.
how about I replace it? How about I
Hold on, let her
replace?
say what she said again.
Okay, then say what you're saying again. Go ahead.
The example he used to get back at her, I felt like it was petty because he chose to use money as something that he's saving for his family when she said she's saving for his wife when she said that she's saving sex for marriage. So I feel like the example when he used money, he kind of monetized sex because he's basically putting them on the same level.
So what's on the same level as sex?
Sex is supposed to be reserved for intimacy, right? When you put money into it, it's monetized.
The amount of money I make is very private. That's why I can't even tell my
No,
coworkers.
it's a taboo to keep it private. It's a taboo. We don't talk about finances. You know, like you work with your coworker, you do the same job, but you don't know how much salary they make. You don't know how much your boss makes. Maybe you know what the CEO makes because it's on the website or.
So what's on the same level as sex?
But
What's on the same level as sex?
yeah, like
Common ground.
Respect. Stop. Okay, I agree with you. So this is what I'm gonna do then in that situation. A nigga like me will say then, forget money. You know what I'm gonna save? My great conversation.
that, and I would be
You know,
like,
and you know what?
That
On
gets
another
me
level,
fucking nowhere.
he
But you
probably.
see, now with that being said, right there, women say to us they're better than us because
That's
they
what
have.
I'm saying.
and
I
then
don't-
they
what
have
is- what do you
something
guys
that we
say?
can
And
never
you know,
match with
I'm
them.
gonna
We
say.
ask
don't
these
agree
men
with
every
because-
day to
hold
get
on.
standards.
I don't agree with because all women say we want to be 50-50. We want to be equal, but then you want to put yourself better than us.
Right.
man. That makes no fucking
Right.
sense to me.
who
So what I
Because
would say, if
she
you're putting
set a
sex
limit.
at the highest thing, that
You're-
means I could never
you're
have
putting
that.
sex-
I could
Right.
never match with you and give you something
can
that's
have it.
equal to sex.
No, but hold
But
on.
what is
like,
it?
If she was holding sex and stuff like that, you
Yeah.
can attain it. You just have to try it and stuff. It's not easy. She's not saying no, you can't have it. She's saying, hey,
No.
sir, this is my boundary. I'm putting it right over here.
No, I respect your
So it's up
boundaries,
to
but
you.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
what's on the same level?
I think it's on the same level. To
How
be
is my
completely
conversation
honest.
and my
Sex
great
and money,
personal,
there's still
my great
boundaries, and
personal
sex is
skills,
very
me turning you
personal
on,
and
me
so is
seduction?
money.
I think if we're looking at it as more of a
I think
advice,
money's a taboo. I think your money's a taboo. Everyone
No.
like look at
I don't
Instagram.
want to tell anybody.
Everyone's talking,
You don't need to know.
but it's a taboo though. Like why? Like when was it? When was it something that was normalized? Don't tell these people how much you make. Don't tell people. Like when was it normalized?
When problems started happening, more money, more
From back in
problems.
your
More
day,
money,
in
more
the day,
problems.
Biggie and
Yeah,
Mace,
big
and
facts.
Biggie and Mace
And
made that song. More money, more
words
problems.
right out of my
Like,
mouth.
why though? Like if you have a male counterpart, your male coworker, you guys are doing the same job, but you don't want to talk about. But you're not allowed to talk about your wages because your male.
Because I'm more
coworker
qualified,
is
or
making
you're more
how's he
qualified.
more qualified?
I don't feel
That's
like it
the
should be a
reason why
topic
you
of
make more.
discussion if
You're
we're
no
not in a
more.
relationship.
No, but look.
If
I work a
we're-
job. Look. I'll tell you right now.
It's
I'll tell you right
No,
now.
you're too
Look,
fast.
listen to this.
You're too fast.
Because
I
here's
don't
the.
necessarily need
No,
to know
no,
how
I'm
much you
kidding.
make, but like
Hold
She doesn't
on.
even have a mic, and I can't cut her off.
No,
Oh my
this
God.
is what I
I know,
no
I was about to
no
say,
no no.
yo.
I know.
think you
I
need to mute your mic.
understand. I understand.
You need to
I
mute your mic.
understand your mindset.
Yeah.
At the same time, money is like it's not a taboo thing.
But hold on, we're getting away from the question
Yeah,
that I asked.
yes.
I haven't been answered that question.
That question was
What
never
is on the
asked.
same level as sex? I just want to know.
I said respect.
And then you said that gets, and I said that gets me nowhere. Meaning it's not.
It's not. It definitely is.
Meaning it's not.
Because
Definitely not.
you.
There's women who say to men. Yo, you're not gonna have sex with me for like 3 months. Them penguin niggas. There's women who say shit like that to men, and those guys like agree with it. Oh, okay. And shit like that. That's cool. They're respecting the woman. That's cool. But what can that guy say in return to that woman?
But that's
Nothing is what I'm saying.
I get what you're trying to say.
And I'm asking y'all, so I'll ask y'all then, what would you even respect as the same thing as sex? Because to me, it's my personal skills. It's you coming here and me turning you on, me making you feel good. I'm going to reserve that then, if you're going to reserve sex. Because I have nothing else to offer you then, according to y'all.
Naturally and stuff like that.
No, I
What is
But this
like?
is what women do.
That's exactly what women
And I'm
do.
like trying to figure out, so you got something that I can't have? This is why I'm going to fuck another girl in the meantime. And then when you give it to me, thank you.
But wait.
I don't know if I
But
would word
this-
it like
this-
that.
this is
Like,
what-
he's
But
just-
no, but this is
Yo,
what,
fam, and this is
listen,
what I was
this
gonna
is what
get to.
niggas do. If you
I
really
feel
wanna
no,
know.
but
They-
that's how they
this is your fam.
process it. I get it. I get it.
He was
I
bringing
get
it to Shorty because her pussy is the only thing she has to offer him.
Okay, so let me. Okay,
Hold on,
so
hold on.
so.
Drop that. Hold on, wait for them.
She
wait,
was-
no. Let them speak. Let them speak, and you drop that.
No.
Oh no.
No,
So
go.
what I'm saying is, here's a table. Okay. So I know that when I come to this relationship, I'm bringing some good pussy. Niggas coming to the table. No, this is just a one example. This is I'm breaking down the question. Okay. I'm bringing pussy to the table. Shit, I make a lot of money and whatever, and that money's important to him. We can't determine what's important to them. Okay, that's what he holds as a value. You owe your pussy as a value, right? So you can't really say that he's using it to get back at her. That might be the case. It might be the case. But the point is, they're allowed to draw boundaries just like we are. But women are kicking and screaming about that. He doesn't have to share his money with you. He really does not have to, unless you guys are in a relationship, long-term relationship. You guys are living together. Now the finances are important.
I like her.
I like her.
No,
I
but
like
it should
her.
no.
I
We
like
have to
her.
start standing up for the niggas too, because sometimes some of the things that we're seeing as women is very detrimental to black men, and they don't know what's happening.
Situation over here, I think it's just based on like I'm not even thinking that deep. I'm really thinking like on the surface with this thing.
Yeah.
Literally, you have your boundaries. I don't agree with it. I have my boundaries. I don't agree with it. Okay, we cut that.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
and
You
that's
know
what it
why?
boils down
But
to.
yo,
But that's what it boils
listen.
down to at the end of
And
the
this
day.
is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna break it down to. She
Yeah.
made those boundaries because her pussy is the only thing she has to offer him.
I don't think so. Like this sentence is too big. I'm sorry.
No, but like that's a good. It's a good topic. It's a good topic to explore, right? We're getting a lot.
What
We're
do you mean
pulling
it's
from it.
fake?
That's what we're here for.
Yo, what's your favorite quality? Yo, ladies, what's your favorite thing about a man? Not the man, like it could be the man you know, it could be the man you didn't
I
know.
think that's the wrong question.
No? What?
I
Oh,
think-
sorry, my bad. Go
I
ahead.
think the right question to the ladies in the room: what do you think, in your opinion, a man values most?
My nigga, what are you doing with
I
these
don't know,
turnaround
man.
threes? What are you doing with these turnaround threes? Who's this guy?
What does a man value
I like it though.
in your
Who
opinion?
is this
Honestly,
guy?
that's a
No,
really good.
it's a good question.
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
a good
gosh,
question.
just call a timeout.
But I'm asking, yeah, you would have to tell us
Guys,
that.
you have to tell
You
us
would have
that.
to
We've
tell
been
us
trying to
that.
crack that
We
code
don't
for
know.
years.
No,
Legit, don't know.
wish I
The way you
knew.
guys are trying to break down, what you guys are trying to break down, it's like you guys had it kind of figured out. So what I want to know is,
I'm sorry, that wasn't me.
what I'm trying to know is now, from the ladies in the room, in your opinion, what do you think a man values the most?
If I was to say, I would say loyalty.
Yeah.
No man say nothing. I want to hear the ladies. No
I
man say
wanna hear
nothing,
each
please.
opinion.
Yeah, I want to hear each opinion, please.
You said,
Respect.
you said respect.
And I like
Loyalty,
that.
respect.
I like that. Loyalty. I like that.
You'll say loyalty.
Loyalty, respect.
I'm gonna let that one slide, but for you and you,
Wait,
no
wait,
more
wait.
repeat answers.
Hold on.
No more repeat answers.
No. No.
What do I think?
I was gonna go with respect.
Repeat your question.
You guys are on it.
Hit him again.
They're on the
with
brink.
What
They're on the
do
brink.
you think a man values the most?
Yo, can we get them a mic?
I think
They're on the brink.
I think some men value what women can do for them, in the sense of what maybe reminds them of home. Because what I've seen or what I've heard from other men is that they need women who can cook. They want women who clean. They want women who do laundry. So that's what I think. I think men want a woman that has domestic qualities, maybe.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I was looking for
I like that.
Are you Googling it?
Come through.
I like that.
I'm trying to put what I'm trying to say into a word. Okay, but because I don't know the word. But I'm gonna say that they value the feeling of like safety, like
Safety's a good word.
Yeah, I don't know the word exactly, but you know, like when you feel at ease with security, when you feel at ease with someone, you don't have to like wonder.
I think safety is a better word because I think I think it speaks to comfortability with another person.
Comfort,
Yeah,
like,
and how close you can or how much you can talk to that person. So I think safety is a better word.
So can I
Yeah,
answer?
I mean, what's your
I would love to hear your opinion.
So before I answer the question, I'm gonna say there's two things. One, rules amongst all, and the second one is for our females. So the one that rule amongst all,
women, man, women.
and all you guys are wrong besides.
Yeah,
I know
you guys are all wrong.
No, but it teaches.
your opinion.
So the
Wait,
one,
hold on. I didn't hear yours though.
she repeated.
I repeated because he loved me.
Everybody gets one.
Lady. Nobody like Kendrick Lamar, you know. But go ahead.
All right. So the first one that rules amongst all is time. If you respect my time, I'll respect you amongst anything else.
Do the men in the room or the men in the room agree with that?
Can I hear an opinion from everyone? No repeat.
Yes, please,
No
thanks.
repeats are worthy.
Pussy.
Okay.
Next.
Right off top. New pussy good,
Okay,
but that home pussy, no,
Yeah,
because
we
what
good,
you were
thanks.
saying and what she was saying exactly. New pussy's always good, but that home pussy make you feel safe.
Okay.
There's a reason why that's a song.
For me, I would say submissiveness,
You see?
promiscuity, or submissiveness to a certain extent. You gotta know how to be submissive. You gotta know how to be submissive.
Wait though. Let me ask the question again. In your opinion, what matters to a man the most? I didn't say with a female or nothing. I just said what matters to a man the most. So, Black, so you sticking with your answer?
We couldn't repeat answers, right?
No.
That's what y'all said, right?
Yeah.
No. I was speaking for the men in the room. I didn't know they were gonna bounce it back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, they shot it back. So,
Yeah, but it's a good question. It's
No.
a good fucking question.
But yeah, so I'm
Because
saying
no
if we have
one
to
man
go-
is the same.
But no, but I'm saying I would agree with his answer too. But if we can't repeat, I'm going with a different answer. So I say pussy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Would you agree with my answer?
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree with your answer.
I agree with your answer.
Well, that's what that was
But
my first question.
But yeah, but no, because she said I was literally gonna say yeah, but she said do all the men agree, and then she's like, yo, different
Okay,
opinions.
so
or whatever.
if time is number one, what's number two?
So the second one for our female is I have to be able to like you,
Right.
and this is over love.
Yeah.
I agree with
Because
that.
as long as I'm willing to like
agree
you,
with that.
I can love you forever.
It's better if
But
I like
if you
Yeah, for sure.
annoy me out of that
treat
likeness,
you better if I like you.
I will whatever that
It's just crazy.
thing is that I don't like you for. You might chew too loud, and then that's just fucking annoys me, and I might fall out of love with you because I just don't like you no more. But you have to make me like you forever,
Facts.
and that's for our females.
But yo, they're giving us
I like-
pussy.
I
though.
like
They're
you.
putting pussy on the pedestal for us.
That's
what they're
That's
doing.
that's how it always
That's
goes.
That's what the position.
That's
they put us
how
in.
it always
you can't
been.
value that because
No,
that
no,
comes
but
on
that's
your
how it always
birthday,
been.
That comes on your birthday.
No,
That comes on
exactly.
Wednesdays. That
It's
comes
not
on
about
Sunday.
value in it. I'm talking. It's not about what we're looking at as value. I'm saying what they're doing. That's what I'm
But
saying. That same scenario right there. The nigga try to put some other value and try to put his money. And like yo, at the same time as the nigga, you want to build yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You have to all the time.
Because they want the nigga built.
Yeah,
Of course, you don't
Yeah.
want nothing that's unfinished.
that's the end goal, right?
So it's like yo,
No female wants something unfinished, bro. They're looking for something that's done.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Done.
agree with that.
Wait.
Okay, cap or nah? Cap or nah? New segment. I'm gonna show everybody
That's
something.
a cap for
Is it cap or nah?
Is it cap? Is it
Is
cap?
it cap or nah?
Is it cap? I see them. This one
That
is
ties
in,
into the broke conversation, no?
yeah. What was the next topic?
It's the broke one.
Yeah, you said rich women, broke men, broke men, rich women.
There we go. So, 21 Savage says women don't build. Is that cap or not?
Cap.
Women don't build.
Build.
I'll read it again.
Yeah.
21 Savage said,
Cap.
so yeah. New segment. We have some buttons here. New segment. 21 Savage says women don't build. Is that cap or nah?
Cap.
Anybody says nah? Anybody says nah?
They're slim.
Women
there's,
don't.
There's
build-
slim
What?
proof.
Nah.
They're slim proof, bro.
Where's name me
slim
name
proof,
me
bro.
name
They're
me
diamonds,
name me
they're-
5 women
they're
that have
diamonds
built
in
with
the
men.
Hold on. Let me finish the
What?
quote. Let me
I'll
finish
give
the
you
quote.
one right now that kills it all.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Were you gonna say Oprah?
No,
Oprah and Stedman, nigga?
no, dog. Prison babe.
Yeah, she's the one.
Yeah. That's a
Okay,
good
but he got his
Yeah,
come
hold
up.
on, but hold on, but that's not fair.
No,
But
that's not even.
fair, 'cause
Yeah,
that's one in a
that
million,
isn't.
nigga.
But like
Yeah.
I said, there's diamonds in the rough.
But that's what I'm saying. She's going with the diamond. Well, yo, look. The rest of his quote goes: "A rich man can meet a broke woman and change her life, but a rich woman won't even look a broke man's way." This is what 21 Savage says, and then he comments and says, "Facts. Women don't build; they move in."
These are facts. These are facts. Name 5 women who have built a man.
I mean, I don't think I can really, speak to
I'll wait.
5 women that
I'll
have
give
built
you
men,
guys-
but I'm talking about personally for
time do we
myself.
got?
Yeah, I've definitely built up men, and I didn't get shit in return, and I've never had a man build me up. So, I mean, that's I think an improvement, an improvement of their life, an improvement.
If he was laying the bricks, but I gave him the blueprint, does it count? If it was a shooting,
Like
range,
she got
if I
him the
wasn't
job.
with him
She got him
shooting
the
in
job.
gym,
You know what I'm saying?
But I was passing him the ball. I was rebounding.
She got the nigga
Does
in
it count?
school. You know what I'm saying? She got the
Right.
nigga back in school. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what does the buildup look like to
If
you?
he got all
Does it
A's,
have
but
to
I
be
helped
money?
the
Because
nigga
I don't
start.
have money.
I gave him the.
I never had
flashcards,
money,
like-
but I know that my
it
niggas
count?
that have walked away from relationships walked away with a lot more up here than they walked in with. You understand what they choose to do with those skills? You know, hey, I did what I could do.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I've definitely built up men. I've helped them with their confidence. I've helped them build their resume. I've helped them apply for jobs. I've helped them improve on their lives in many ways, and I'm sure I never got shit back in return.
Okay.
So
I mean, I don't want to talk about the return because
And you,
Okay. Hold
no,
on.
but you're saying, do women build men? I said yes, but in my experience, I've built, and I don't feel like I've been built.
right.
Right.
I don't
I've
feel
built
like I've
myself
been built up.
by somebody else.
So
I've
when
built
you-
myself.
Right.
But you
so
see-
when you build to a certain point, right, and you let's say for instance, person in the relationship A comes in and B's up here already, and they and then you help that person be where you are, right? So what she's saying is the return for that. There's no more give and take. Like we're now the playing field is level,
Right.
right? There's no return.
Okay.
That's what she's saying.
Okay.
So I get the experience,
And
and
that's
it's
fucked up.
it's true.
That's fucked up.
It's true.
That's
So
not-
don't
that's-
say that we don't build them just because we're not with them in the long run.
Right.
But we were there in the beginning. We were
Right,
there
right.
when you were doing whatever you were doing in your room when you didn't have a room.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't disagree with anything there.
yeah, no,
I'll say this. That's fucked up. Fuck them niggas. But look.
Right.
you know,
Say it,
I'm losing
say
my
it
train of
again
thought right
you know what I'm saying?
for the people in the back.
But like, I'll say this though. Did you go in? Just a question. Did y'all go in to the relationship not knowing that you wouldn't get anything in return? Of course, no. Knowing that this was gonna be a build up.
No.
That's what
You see?
that's what we're talking about here.
And I was gonna say,
That's what I don't
me,
understand.
But you see, that's
Because-
what
because
us as men,
Because people
yo,
are very good at hiding who they are, and some of.
For how long?
But that's the thing. But okay,
like,
but
what?
well,
Like,
Right now, the passion started to come out like. For how long?
people can definitely hide for a reasonable amount of time, for sure. But
What-
then,
what is
but hold on,
reasonable?
Like,
hold on.
how long?
Hold
Put
on.
a stamp on that.
What's
Okay,
the
okay,
reasonable
How
okay,
long?
but hold on a second. When you like someone and
like
then you
this guy.
enter into a relationship with them, it's not always easy to then walk away because you've now invested your time, your energy, and your feelings into that person. So
now
now,
you're about
but
to
hold
put
on,
in
but hold
more
on,
time.
hold on. So now, when you're in the situation and things are starting to come up, say now y'all live together and you're like, whoa, this dude don't really have it all together. You're kind of like, ooh, do I work with him or do I walk away from everything that I just put into the relationship?
and you're talking about all this. You're talking in terms of putting into the relationship. You're talking emotionally, right?
Emotionally,
Or are you talking
mentally,
financially,
monetarily.
Yo, hold on. Random. Random.
Because
Hold on. Random. You got something? Go ahead.
Go. Because I got my train of thought right now.
Random. Yo, y'all ever like been on a date with a guy and ask him where he works, or?
I asked
Not-
what
like,
type
you-
of job or
do-
what
do you-
industry.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. How do you ask that question? Do you ask it as these are a couple of options? I wish I had like a invisible board or some shit. Is it like? Is it like? Do you work? Do you have?
What kind of work do you do?
What kind of work do you do?
Yeah.
Do you work? What kind of job do you like? How do you like? What's the question that you ask?
What kind of work do you do, or what industry are you in? Yeah.
Where do you work?
Nigga, what do you do
Now-
during the day, fam?
So
I don't
hold
ask.
on, but
I
hold
don't
on.
ask anymore. When I was younger, I did, but I don't know.
Well, hold on. Well, so question.
I just got a genuine curiosity. I'm
All
not
right.
asking for
All
any
right.
reason.
It'll come up.
When you're asking this question, what is the what? Not what you want to hear.
What is
but
the
what's
purpose?
point of-
What's the
yeah,
what's the
intention?
purpose? What's the purpose behind
it?
you
Getting
asking
to
that
know
question?
somebody,
So
learning
not-
about them.
No,
But you know what? I get irritated when people ask
So
me
you-
that question.
Cause,
What's the purpose to that question?
Cause yeah, we just now entered the dating game. All right,
The game.
we're in the dating game.
Dating
Alright,
game.
So like, this is the dating game now. So like, yo, what happens as you when you have that conversation with the guy? How early is it first?
Wait, break that down. When you have what conversation?
When she says to you, or says to us, or says to the males, says
Yeah.
to the men.
What do you do for work?
When that question comes up about what you do for your time or for money, basically, like, what is your intent and your purpose behind that?
I mean, I already answered it. I'm just
She
literally
said you
just
just-
getting to know you. I'm
you're
just
getting
asking.
to-
We're
Gotcha.
learning.
Okay, cool.
So for me, it's a little bit different.
Break it down.
I'm getting to know you. That's important. However, because I live a stable life, I need to know that whatever it is that you're doing, you're stable. So I might ask you like, oh, like, what do you do for a living, whatever, and they might follow up something, and then my follow-up question is, well, how long have you been there? Because I like to see consistency and discipline. That's what that tells me about a person. Not so much what they do. I don't care what you do. You be flipping burgers at Burger King.
Right.
You understand? But you make sure you're
That's
showing
cap.
40
That's
No,
cap. But okay.
Are you kidding me?
Shane,
That's
you
cap.
guys
But
are
okay.
feeling me?
Listen.
That's
Listen.
cap. But
No,
okay.
but I'm dead ass though, because I've been in situations where I wasn't asking these questions. Oh yeah. I work. Yeah. But he just got the job last week, and he's about to get the next one the
And he
week
wasn't
after
working
that.
for all 5
And he
years
wasn't
before
working
that.
for like 12 months before that and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So that's why I ask those questions, not because I want to know how much money you make. I don't care. I make my own money to do what I need to do for myself.
Exactly.
Right? So you have to look beyond that.
Okay.
Right? Ladies, I don't know.
Respectable.
Okay,
Respectable.
understandable. But what's to say that person's not consistent in something else in their life?
I would know that. You would tell me that. You would be confident enough to tell me that. You're not gonna come tell me that you don't do nothing. You trap.
Some people
Some
are
of them
very.
will.
Some
Some
people
of
are
them
somewhere.
will.
People are very secretive of their shit.
Some of them will.
Niggas
Nah,
are
I
very
don't like
secretive
that
with their
because-
finances. Niggas are really.
Is this an erroneous
Nah,
claim?
I don't know.
Is this an erroneous
I'm
claim?
not against trappers. You understand what I'm
I'm
saying?
not.
But there's a difference.
Me
I've been around
personally,
all
I'm not
kinds of-
telling every shorty I trap.
I've been around all kinds of drug dealers. Some that just do it like, and they're selling like weed or something like small just to get by on a day to day. I've been around those kind of
I'm
niggas,
not
but then I've
telling no
also been
shorty
around
I'm the
niggas
plug
that are,
still.
you know,
I'm
this is
telling
they're
no shorty I'm the plug.
consistent. I've dated drug dealers and they're consistent and they're making money and they're paying their bills. So it's not about the actual job. Like I said, it's the discipline and it's the consistency and it's the commitment, because that's going to show me that when we're together, you're going to be consistent and disciplined.
And also to kind of go back to what you
So
said.
you fucking with that nigga that's working 11 years at Burger King.
Hey, he'd probably be manager by now. Shit, he's consistent. No one who does anything consistently is shit at it after 12 years. So either he's gonna grow from that. No consistent person with discipline and commitment can fail. Period.
So what was your point? What were you getting at?
You were about to say something. Here.
Honestly, I forgot it now. But I forgot because I was listening to these two go back and forth.
Go ahead.
I know, honestly, I forgot. He said something and I had a point and I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down.
Okay. So y'all all said cap to the 21 Savage.
Yeah.
Basically saying that women don't build. I asked the question. I see notes coming out. I like that. Let's break them out. Student planner and everything. But I think like it's like a weird thing, because it's like, yo, you'll see memes, you'll see things, you'll hear people on the internet say things like, yo, girls want this kind of guy, and it's the kind of guy who has a lot of bread, who can, like, basically, like, do anything for a shorty, right? Because that's what she wants. And not ideally like every woman, but like that's what social media is like kind of pushing out there. Like, yo, your nigga gotta have bread and all that kind of shit. And the sense of that is that he's supposed to take care of himself and be able to take care of you. Okay. Now, I just think that's like how do you like add? Because if like you got the crib and I'm moving in with you, but I got a dope ass job, like how does that really like?
No.
That
So
building part, like once we get to the building part.
So you're gonna break the lease.
But
you guys are gonna go find a place together. That's the first sign that like this nigga's ready to be serious. Because I don't feel like a nigga should still be moving in with a girl just for that control.
And vice versa.
Right, vice versa.
Okay, okay, thank you.
And
right? No, and vice versa. No, yeah, absolutely. Sure. Because there are women that overstay their welcome. Okay, but it is just that. Like, you break your fucking lease. If you guys are going to be grown people and you guys want to be making decisions together, whatever the case is, then everybody needs to be 50-50. Or figure out a way to put his name on the lease. Whatever. You don't have to move. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But everyone needs to be a stakeholder. Same amount of responsibility and accountability.
And everybody has to show that they're just as involved
and wanting the same things. So I think that's another way that you do it. I think I remember my point now. Jay said... essentially he asked, well, at what point do you, what did he say? He's like, basically at what point do you not know this person? Or how long can a person hide? Right? I think that's what you said?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And how long does it take for you to realize that this
who a person is?
Or whatever.
Yeah, how long does it take for you to realize, pretty much.
How long does it take?
Because you were to the point where like, you didn't give me a time frame, but it's like
because it's hard to say.
Like, wait, you're dating now?
I think it's hard to say what the time frame is, and I think a lot of times you probably wouldn't notice that someone isn't maybe what you're looking for until you live together. I think y'all notice,
but y'all just don't. Y'all, you know what I mean? The dick is good, or it's some shit.
Yo, all right.
Y'all notice, but stop the cap. That's cap.
That's perfect right there.
Cap.
So ignore the red flag.
Cap.
You ignore
that's a new era.
Right?
That's a 59 city.
I'm definitely guilty. I'm definitely guilty of ignoring red flags.
At the end of the day, who really ain't shit? Who really ain't shit? You ain't shit for ignoring the goddamn flags.
Exactly.
Beer penalty's been tossed.
Beer
traveling.
Beer still running with the ball.
Still running with the ball. A couple times, but he can come back. The next game he's come back dropping 40.
Oh my god.
But yet again, it's like, no, niggas ain't shit. No, your choices really ain't.
But you're right. You're right. I'm gonna touch on that. I feel attacked. I'm gonna touch on that though, because you're absolutely right. You are. Let me tell you something. I spent about 10 years with my child's father. We were gonna be married, right? Mm-hmm. And it was tumultuous. Okay, it was fucked up. And most people would look at it and say, oh my God, like, why would he do this to this poor girl after everything they've been through? But growing past that, I really had to hold myself accountable as well. I wasn't just a victim. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. I played a role in that demise as well, because I could have left, right? I could have not enabled, right? And because of that, I didn't feel like I needed to seek closure, because I had to take responsibility for my actions. Women are not there yet. I will agree with you guys. They're not there yet, and that's why they be like, I'm just looking for closure. You don't need closure. You need to go figure out what your role was. You understand what I'm saying?
Now this goes back to what I was saying. Women have to realize how to respect their time.
Absolutely. Boundaries. Redefining your boundaries.
You can't be in a relationship for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then you're telling me on, like, if I'm the guy who's meeting you on your next relationship, you're telling me,
yeah, you're fucked up.
I realized you ain't shit in like year 2. Right. Nigga, that's time. That's time. So you wasted all that time.
It's a lot of time.
Respect your time. Don't realize he's ain't shit year 2 and then be out there 6, 7 more years into that. Like,
a lot of women also suffer from like a pick me concept, you know?
Oh, they sure do.
They feel sad.
What is that? Please explain to me. Please break that down.
Take the mic.
Break down that pick me.
In my opinion, it's just kind of like a lot of females feel like, the guy has to choose them, and then they do certain things or they behave a certain way to be chosen, to attract, keep, and whenever they get them, they kind of feel like a lot of women, especially like a lot of women feel like they've kind of accomplished something when they have a guy. So like so they're gonna do everything because like, he chose me, he picked me, like. Right. So a lot of girls are kind of in that ideology of they have to be the pick me's, but like I feel like a lot of them don't realize that they can choose back, like.
So the willingness to put up with.
So you're saying they're
bullshit is.
It's a lack of self-love. It's
a
lack of self-love. Let me explain.
So you're saying they're too submissive. They're like
there's some women that
they're
just
way too submissive.
love.
They're on
They just
it's on a
want
level
love.
where they're like
But see,
they're willing to kind of take anything.
But see, but you said the key word girl, right? Girl. Because I'll be damned at 33 if I'm going to be making the same mistakes I did when I was 21.
Absolutely.
You understand me? And you can only grow past that. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't love myself. You think I would have sat there for 10 years if I loved myself? Do you think so? You know what I was doing.
Same with me. I was kind of in the same boat as you. So I mean, same shit. Like the way I think about myself now and what I would deal with and put up with now is not what I would have dealt with and put up with in my 20s, for sure. So I think you have to also grow from it. And what you said is part of a conversation that we've had before where we said, yo, who teaches people, I'm not even just going to say women, but who teaches men and women what they should and shouldn't be doing in a relationship? How do you know what is right and what's wrong? Because that's that nature versus nurture. You might grow up and see something and think that's okay. And then there's some people who are kind of learned and taught along the way. And nobody really knows what's... No, that's it. That's it. Like, it's just like, who teaches you that, right?
Well, majority of us, we see... our first experience of love is from our parents, right?
And it's not always the best example.
Exactly. We all have our misconstrued visions of love in a sense. You know what I mean? Everybody's version of love is different and what it's supposed to be. So
did you want to say something?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, yo. Okay, but at the same time, and I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate in this one. I feel like nowadays, not all, but what I see, I feel like a lot of women, particularly black women, they are kind of stepping up in regards to, kind of playing the man's role at the same time. Kind of like that. So what's happening is that a lot of women are pretty much trying to get the attention of men in the sense of accountability. Okay, I put myself over here, I do this, I do that, and I know who I am as myself. What can you do? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're now trying to hold some of you guys accountable, and a lot of you guys are kind of being taken back and being like, "Oh, you're too bossy, you're too aggressive, you're too this, you're too that." So as much as this conversation, I mean, I just feel like it's easy. I'm gonna say this. Even though it's easy to look at the woman and be like, well, you guys hold, you guys allow this, you guys baby us too much, this and that. Okay, now we say, hey, listen, we demand a little bit more. We demand the respect, time, and all that, but you're not giving it to me. And then some of you guys have the audacity to be like, oh, you put us in a category. You want too much, and just do that. So I don't know. I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate over here. At the end of the day, yes, of course, it's always important for a woman to have that sense of foundation in her and be like, I know myself. I can walk away from this, and I'm gonna be all right. It's important to do that. And it is hard to do that in the sense that because of traumas, black people, traumas, X, Y, and Z. However, I do see that a lot of women are kind of holding guys accountable and be like, hey, you guys need to, step it up when it comes to money. Or you guys need to be in the lives of, more involved in my child's life and stuff. And it's almost like pulling teeth when it comes to you guys. So, not all of you guys, but I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. What's your view on that? Like, I know I'm a little bit... going in a circle and stuff.
No, that was great. That was great.
What's your view on that? So here's a woman coming up saying, "Hey, I want this," but
My personal opinion, men should never be trying to embody what men do, because you guys can't.
Absolutely.
Wait, you mean women?
Yeah, women should never be trying to embody what men do, because you guys can't. In terms of being like, trying to, yeah, you guys, it's, I'll be real, like, you guys can't do what we do. So for you guys to even play daddy or like try and say you play dad, that you guys can't do that.
I hate that Father's
vice
Day
versa.
shit.
And
I
vice-
hate that
and vice
happy
versa.
Father's Day to me too,
No,
because
but-
I raised my son. I take care of him. I hate that shit because you know what? God didn't put me here to be a father and a mother. I'm one person. So when I said in May, I'm done with you. I'm not asking you for nothing. I chose the role of mother alone. I don't need to be doing both of them. That's your burden to bear. You could bear that with God, Allah, Buddha, whoever you want to bear that with. But I was put here to do one job, not two. Hate that shit.
Okay, yeah, but
I don't disagree that sometimes we are put in situations where we feel like we have to play both roles. I think that I think a lot of women do feel that way, and I felt that way.
But you have to rethink. You have to like unlearn and relearn new behaviors, and that's kind of the thing. We grew up, we seen our parents do it. It's not working.
No.
Right? And our parents more times. What happened? Oh.
Can I answer your question to say how do you feel?
Yeah.
I would say, not to really say blame, but let's just say it's the word because I just the only word I can come up with right now. I would say the blame is 50-50. I would say men sometimes step into a role that they're not ready for.
Right.
And try to pick up responsibilities that they know they can't handle.
Right.
And
A lot of the time.
And I think sometimes women try to think they could bring a gangster to a preacher.
Right.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they try and change men.
Everybody at one point
Well,
thought
that's-
they could
that's-
change
And it's
men.
like
You know what I mean? That's the
Everybody.
goal.
You
At the end of
can't
the day.
Yo, I
change
like this.
everybody.
I didn't even
Not
have to say
everyone
nothing in
needs
like
to
Women like to-
5 minutes. I like this.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just on the
what
court,
it
running
is.
up and down with y'all. I'm just on the court. Okay. All
Another,
right.
another
Go
thing
back
I
and
would like
forth.
to mention too, like,
like
it
this.
is a 50-50. It's not to say that one gender is to blame over the other. Absolutely not. But we do have to understand what's going on.
I
And
think
that's
we
the
have
important
to
part.
understand how to pick partners.
yes,
not-
that's an important
That's
thing.
what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
know who
It's-
you gotta know who you're
It's-
investing your
I-
time
I-
with.
I chose the word partners and not like a husband or wife because
Right.
that's important in like a relationship. It's
Absolutely.
like a partner. You
Right.
need a best friend. You need someone that you can, like I said, like forever.
Absolutely.
And that shit is important. If I could like you forever, then we are good.
Well, experience is the best teacher, so you have to unfortunately go through a lot of bullshit before
Right.
you realize what is the best way to choose an appropriate partner.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. That's just how
And
life is.
to me-
You know what I mean?
To
It
me,
shouldn't be like that.
to me,
It-
one
it-
one
that,
of the many keys
you
is doesn't
live
matter
so
how
many
much we
years in your
argue
life.
or whatever, how heated the
You know what I
conversation
mean?
may be or whatever. Maybe we may hate each other at the time, but I'm gonna make sure you eat. I make sure
Right.
you're good.
Right.
At the end of the day, even if we're not talking,
Right.
in the fucking plate, bro.
Yeah, right.
Uber
right.
Uber Eats comes in, you don't know there's two. You know what I mean? Shit's
Your
on
food's
tape.
at the
I ain't
door,
doing
fam.
that.
Big facts. Big
That's my
facts.
plate. Your shit's in the bag.
Yeah, and that's
You know what
just
I mean?
basic.
That
Like,
is
the
what it is.
relationship has to
But
come with that.
That
Like-
right there makes me know, alright, like I can like you forever.
Right.
I'm a man for like the simple things. So like the simple things like that make it very big. I don't care about the big gestures. You don't have to buy me. I can afford my whatever I want to buy.
And that's
cool.
and that's
Big
real
facts.
over here too.
Big
and
facts.
that's
Simple
real
things
over
for
here
me
too.
Big
make
facts.
it a grand gesture.
Another
Right.
thing I wanted to get into, we're just going to take 2 steps back and we're talking about accountability. I feel like y'all shouldn't equate accountability with masculine energy because accountability is something that you guys have to take in as a person, as an individual.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you do.
So
Absolutely.
stop equating that with masculinity. You guys got to take accountability as a person, as an individual.
No,
'Cause
and
at
I
the end
agree
of the
with
day,
you. I
you
don't
guys
know.
are
Did I say that?
individuals.
No.
So
Oh my. Okay.
when it comes to
No,
just,
but
I'm
that's
just
very
no,
fair.
I'm just kind of stating that fact that you guys got to
Absolutely.
stop equating that accountability with feeling like it's masculine.
But you know
something
why I think
masculine.
it comes up often, especially when we speak to men, is because
We're the
we
ones.
haven't.
We're the ones telling you to take accountability.
No, but we
So
know.
it's-
But that's what I'm saying.
That's where the energy comes from.
As one of the women on the panel, I'm telling you
Mm-hmm.
that I know in my own experience that I need to be accountable for my actions or lack thereof
Mm-hmm.
in the relationship as
And
well.
the choices we make.
Right? And the choices we make. And with that passive experience that I've had over the years, you know, I didn't hold my niggas accountable for nothing. And that's why I think it comes up so often, because I would say, was it 5 of us? I can think of like maybe 3 instances each where we did not hold our niggas accountable. And you guys are just hearing it now because, you know what, we're getting smarter. And you guys are getting smarter too, but that's what this is all about.
Big facts.
Right?
You know what I mean? It's all about
education.
This
can
is
I
what
just
it's,
say,
it's
I
called
love
the dating
my
game.
niggas though. Like, I love niggas. I still breathe for you guys. I know you guys are gonna come. You guys are gonna come through, and you guys are gonna be fucking kings. But I just want everybody to know I still love my black men. I'm sorry.
And that's what's so powerful.
100%.
When it comes to the black woman itself and stuff. Not just because I'm a black woman, but like honestly, even everything that she is saying, for the test of time, this is what we embody from slavery, etc. Even we, and that's why I said holding our men accountable.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. And
love
we
you
know
guys.
We know what happens in this world, and we already know what you guys face at the end of the day. And I think, like I'm saying, like we love you guys so much.
I'm getting emotional.
You know the potential. You know the potential we can live up to, and you guys know the most. You know what I mean?
And yes,
it's different stuff. You know what I'm saying?
no, it's
have so much potential.
Yeah.
But he doesn't see it himself.
he doesn't see it in himself. And you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna. Right,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take some of the heat off of you guys as well. I'll take some of the heat off of that.
I feel you.
You guys
like
were
that.
trained better, and I mean not individually, but men on a whole are at such a disadvantage when it comes to their emotional and their social upbringing. Like, you guys are at a very big disadvantage, but like, I'm just speaking for my surroundings. Like, we see your trauma, we see all of it, and
funny.
we understand it.
I'm sorry.
We understand it.
I'm gonna cut you real quick.
We seen a meme.
Because this is actually really good. You just
perfect. I'm gonna set it up.
You just
for you. So
yeah.
we seen a meme, and I call everything.
No, it wasn't. It was a meme.
I mean, that's what
it turned into a meme.
Yeah, whatever.
It turned into a meme.
You know what I mean, right? A post, whatever, right? So look, it said it was about J-Lo, and she was talking about men being useless. Take it away.
So basically, she said, J-Lo says in an interview, most men are useless until the age of about 33 to 35.
Yeah, she said 33.
33 to 35. Yeah. So, with that being said, she was just going into how it's a struggle for us as black men. That's even harder for us. We get into that later. I would say 35 for us. And tell them why. That's our prime, because
tell them
we
why
have.
You think. Tell them why you think.
In terms of that, why I think just because we have so much other things to face, we're now. I feel like it's before it wasn't like that. A lot of men didn't even break that. You know what I mean? Before that, like our generation now, or I would say the 90s generation, that's when we're getting into our prime. It's taking a step back for Generation X. They're already in their prime at 21. Some of them are making hundreds of thousands of dollars at 21 because of the foundation that they're built on. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's a lot harder for us as black men. We don't even, for us to build a platform and to build generational wealth.
But to add to that, like I said, I've been in situations where I built up my men. I know the things that you have to deal with. I know that when you leave this house, there's a chance that, I mean, of course, it's not as bad as the U.S., but, like, you are going to deal with some bullshit. You're going to deal with shit at work. You're going to deal with microaggressions. So I try and make my home a happy place. So what I'm saying is we see that. We know that. But us trying to help you, sometimes men don't want to accept that. I don't know if it's ego. I don't know what it is, but we try. We try. Like, we do try.
You know those little things that niggas don't like to talk about, like
and that's
how bad their day was?
Men don't even want to talk about these things.
You guys would be so surprised to see how those little things and those little conversations that you just go smoke a spliff with your boys and you'll be good, and you open up and have that conversation about your day with your shitty ass boss, with your girl or your wife or whoever, and that will change the dynamic of your relationship.
To be honest, us as men in general, amongst our friends group, a lot of the time we will talk about certain things, but we'll only bring it to certain heights. in terms of being in a relationship and having a bad day at work, we don't want to come home and we can't be bringing shit to you guys all the time, because it comes to a certain point where we're telling too much, and it comes to a point where
I feel like you lose respect.
Yes,
I disagree.
you lose respect.
I disagree.
No, that's all.
No, I disagree. No, that's not true.
I'll let you know that that's not true.
That is not true.
That might be what you think.
It depends.
You have to.
It depends. I feel like it has to be on a balance. But I don't know. Us as men, I feel like that's.
Can we get an example? Because again, like, let's say you go to work, right? And you're my dude, and you dealt with some shit on Monday, and then you dealt with some shit again on Wednesday, and it's from the same boss. And I don't know, then you dealt with it again 2 weeks later. So now it's an ongoing issue. It's now something that you have to deal with at work all the time. Now, if you're coming home and you're just like, yo, this happened on Monday, it happened again on Wednesday, it happened again 2 weeks ago. Who's to say that you can't speak to your girl and she, or your wife, whatever, your partner, and she's not going to help you find some solution to that problem? Whether it would be, I don't know, fucking going to HR, finding a new job, helping you upgrade your skills. Who's to say that we wouldn't do that? And we do that. But you guys don't give us that opportunity to talk to us and open up and let us know what's going on with you. So then there's a disconnect now. And it looks like black men don't talk about their feelings, or men don't talk about their feelings. And we don't know what the fuck's going on with you.
Well,
No, but it's fine.
But that's what I'm saying.
But
So
like,
if you guys don't do that, how can we help you?
no,
But we also know the inherent trauma that you deal with. We know this already.
Don't come home and tell me that you're
No.
Yeah, like you're fine. Like you're not
no,
fine.
but
So let's talk about it.
The simple answer is like the vulnerability level between male and female is just.
But at
completely
what
different.
point? At what point?
How
At what point? Yeah.
How many?
How many times?
How long has
be
it
real.
worked? No, let me ask you.
No, but for real though.
What is your success rate?
Nigga, I can't even
What
play
is your
defense.
success rate?
I'm telling you, that's how most people.
No, but what
God,
is
I
the
gotta-
success
I got
rate
you,
of
man.
handling
Don't worry.
your issues like
I'm
that?
summing
You
in.
guys don't butt heads even more?
In terms,
I don't have an answer to that because me as a black man, I think that's just been like built into.
It's
I
very-
understand, and you know what? And I know that. And I know that.
I'm currently trying to figure that out.
That's at least you're doing something.
So I don't even have an answer to you to say that.
You
but,
mentioned vulnerability. So at what point
I think-
can you be vulnerable with your girl?
Now
I think it's- you gotta-
now I'm gonna answer this, but not directly.
Okay.
So to be vulnerable, the guys will normally do that with their guys, right? But certain
Hold on.
certain issues with their females they won't really bring up. Not to say every issue. We'll talk about 90% of it, but that 10%, that's like the homie conversation.
But I'm going back to your original point because you said men value from women time.
Yeah.
So if we're giving you time, at what point
You're
can you
wasting
be vulnerable?
our time.
Thank you.
You're wasting
Thank you.
our time. We're giving you
My
still
nigga,
what you
okay,
want.
okay, all right, hold on.
Yeah, like nigga.
God damn
Stop
it.
this. The universe knows.
Hold on.
Brownie
Hold
back.
a goddamn minute. Time out. Nigga.
Right.
I'm just
Hold
saying.
on 20.
Give me a four. 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 Give me a
Hold
four.
on. Hold the goddamn minute.
Give me a four.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Flag
give
on
him
the
a
play.
Yeah, like everything.
I mean,
everything.
process that, please.
Number 42.
Just process it. Take a second.
Roughing the fucking passer.
Roughing the
Like,
passer.
relax,
Hold
nigga.
on. Hold on a second. A couple of things.
She brought that full circle real quick on a nigga.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
She said,
Go
"Yo,
ahead.
this is why
Worthy speak.
time comes."
I know what she
Nigga,
was
I wasn't
waiting
even
for.
ready. I got hit up in the corner like, what she do to
Didn't
me?
even know we were sick with it like that.
I knew it was gonna come back to that.
I hit up in the corner, nigga. I was like, oh,
I needed a
shit.
minute. I was waiting.
Where you're going? I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
Okay, hold on. Worthy, go speak. Go speak.
God damn.
Do we need a timeout again? Do we need a
Y'all
timeout
ain't
again?
killing us. Hold on.
I gotta roll up.
Fitted sheet over there folded.
God damn, man. Well, yo, okay, all right.
gotta roll
Let's
up,
talk about
nigga.
like some sort of scenarios where you can kind of understand a little bit. Let me try to break it in just a little bit. A little bit. All right? Like what I try not to do. Because, like, we talked about this before, venting to your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you can, when is it too much? We discussed this. Yeah. And the reason why we don't like to do this so much is because, yes, we become a little bit vulnerable. And the one thing you don't want to be is what in front of your woman.
Too vulnerable.
You don't want to be.
You don't want to be too vulnerable.
Hold on, let him.
You don't want to be vulnerable in general. You don't want to be vulnerable.
So y'all don't even understand what
exactly.
This is like.
You don't
even understand what this is like. That idea of this woman knowing everything. That's why he says time, because over time you get what? You get the keys. You get security codes because I trust you.
And I was about to get into that. That's time. It's time with different things. It's not only time for us to get vulnerable.
Right.
Just because, you know what I mean? You're equating time and vulnerability.
But like, here's the thing. I'll vent to you. Like, I was with my baby moms. I'm coming home to her and I'm telling her things. Exactly. But here's the problem. I can't get too deep sometimes. And I also can't tell her things too often. Because I don't want to become someone that she feels is struggling or in need. And this is just a man thing. But this is nothing about her. This is nothing about her. This is just shit that I'm feeling. Right. Because when I'm coming home, I want her to know that I'm king. I want her to feel all the time that I got this. Even when something arises, an issue can arise, but like I want her to know I got this. I don't want her to know that I'm always coming home. Like I'm gonna come home and tell her, this shit happened, whatever. She helped me definitely get into some things and upgrade myself. So that happened through a conversation. It wasn't just one day she came home and said, "You need to be better today." Like that's not that's not how it happened.
Kicking the door like Kramer, nigga. You gotta upgrade, motherfucker.
Today's the day. Like it wasn't like that. It was I came to her and had the conversation. This is the things I'm trying to do, and she helped me out. So that's opening up. At the same time, I came to my niggas first. Because why? I've known these niggas over years. I know my friend. Like, their response is always gonna be what I want to hear and what I don't want to hear. We would never at the same time. And with a woman, and over time, these niggas are never gonna look at me different. As long as, of course, I ain't doing no fuck shit. But they're never gonna look at me different because some shit happened to me and I lost all my bread trying to make a real flip, trying to put myself in a position that I thought was going to be ending up legit, but it ended up failing out. Even though I was on some fraud thing, but it was still going to end up legit.
Nigga, we know what you was doing, nigga. But fuck, it's all good, fam. Fuck. It is what it is, my nigga.
It gets real for us niggas.
We all tried to finagle the bagel, fam.
Can't tell our women about. So it's like
what's the time for?
Sometimes, sorry, wait, what?
So what's the time for?
What do you mean the time's for? What do you mean the time? What is the time for?
One thing about us men, we don't want to be lonely, but we like to be alone.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a big one.
I get that.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Patrice O'Neal.
We like.
Hey, God damn it, chill. But like, look, like one thing I used to say. All right, look, like I've been having bachelors my whole life, and one thing I didn't like about that is I couldn't tell the bitch to go in the corner. Excuse my language. But like when I want to be away from her, like sometimes you just like I know people must have like hated each other during this quarantine when they really had to be with each other, at least for a week or some shit. And it's because of the tight space. You sometimes need to break apart and just be able to come in and say something. I want to come in and talk about my day. I'm a fun live nigga. Like a lot of shit happens to me. I fought a police officer in Tim Hortons uniform in the McDonald's line. Like ridiculous shit happens to me. But like, I want to come in and tell you about that shit. I don't want to come in all the time and tell you about my problems. I'm gonna tell you about my one problem, and that's it. And then after that, we can talk about things that we have. But it's not like outside shit. Nah, I don't want to.
But if you're coming home, my brother, if you're coming home, then those are our problems.
You understand what I'm saying? It is, but at the same time, look, this is my logic. This is my logic, though. You take care of me, and I take care of us. Now, how you take care of me is what I need you to be there and not be there at the same time. I don't need you in my space, in my face.
No, but I respect that. I respect that.
Asking me to open up. Because, I don't want to do that. It might be like, you're my woman. I'm really going to...
What we really want is we want to be with someone...
And sometimes I'm going to get too high and be really relaxed with you. And I'm going to say, this has been on my mind. Let's do some shrooms. Let's do some shrooms and open up. Like, why? It doesn't have to be a straightforward. Niggas ain't used to doing this kind of shit.
Yeah.
When me and my nigga are about to chill and he needs to tell me some real shit, we're lighting the blunt.
It's not even the first blunt, the second blunt.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It might be
and
like, yo, nigga,
yo, fuck.
Yo, dog, you won't believe this shit.
Fam, like, and it's like, say a word, pregnant.
Yeah.
Fam, really?
And you could tell that nigga had something to tell you from since he walked through the door.
Oh,
Since he called
But
you.
he didn't say anything up front.
Right.
Even still, because
Right.
it's not even like a.
But
unless it's a heated thing. Unless it's like a heated
It came
thing,
down
that's
to
different.
it's like when I feel like talking about it, I'm gonna talk about
And
it.
even with
You
your
can't
niggas,
force
you
me to
still do
talk
that.
about it. When you force me to
Like,
talk about it,
there-
that's what I'm gonna renege.
There's times where my niggas link me and say, yo, fam, I've been wanting to show you this for weeks still.
Okay.
Because we're still not even comfortable with
So
ourselves.
it's okay. So okay,
with
I
our
get it. I
niggas.
can get
So
down with that.
For
I
the
get
woman,
it.
it's like 10 more barriers. For our niggas, it's just one. It's just one barrier. But
Facts.
for like our woman, it's like 10 because it's like, yo,
You're home. There's so much.
like-
There's so much things behind it that we're thinking about. That
and
you
this
know what I
is
mean.
nothing about the woman, by the way.
So
Yeah,
many
this is
questions coming
nothing
from the
about
crowd.
the woman, right?
Wait,
Like,
wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you explained that very thoroughly, right? So you kind of know like the ins and outs of how you as men work and how you process your emotions and how you deal with your challenges mentally, right?
Well-
So do you reckon like okay, how do you recognize like do you think this is a good way to do it or a bad way to do it?
we don't
And
think
what
about
are
that.
you doing?
We don't. Yeah, we don't
But
think if
continue,
it's.
but continue, but continue.
And what are you doing to kind of grow and further that? Because you're saying how you process emotions, or you process, you know, you
Right.
don't want to bare your whole soul to your girl or whatever, but that's intimacy. And you need that in a relationship.
Time and respect.
Like,
So-
We're still. We're it's not to
I
say
got
we're.
this. So now over time, I'm gonna learn from you and understand how you develop. And understand how you break down your emotions.
And how you respond.
And now I'll calculate my attack, let's say quote unquote, to how I'll break down my problem to you, seeing how you deal with your emotions. Because what if you're just off the rail as soon as I tell you something? So now I have to work my way to break it down to you. Like, all right, maybe like if I lost my job, all right, it's hypothetical. I lost my job last week, but I'm still going to work every day. You think I'm going to work every day for the past week? But I might be like, yo, baby girl, like, yo, on Monday, I'm like, yo, I'm starting to hate this job. I lost my job on Thursday. Yo, I hate my job. Yo, these guys starting to piss me off. Every day they complain, they start to write me up. Yeah, yo, baby, I had to leave. But I can't tell you I lost it. I'm going to have to come up with a way to tell you I have to leave. Well, you off the rails. Like, yo, nigga, what? So what we going to do now? Like, nah, I got this.
Facts.
But, like,
These are facts.
that's just a hypothetical. But it's just, we have to calculate our ways
Back to the
of
time.
breaking it
That's
down.
what
You know what I
said.
mean? Like,
Time.
it's-
it comes
it's-
over time.
It
But
comes
again, I
over
feel
time
like-
because
It
I have to.
And I know what you're saying in terms of that.
No,
Like,
but I know my niggas just how like it's gonna take time for me to break it down to him, even though I know the news from like 3 months ago.
And I recognize that.
It's gonna take my time to break it down to you.
Very thoroughly how you process your life, your emotions. But I'm asking, do you think that is a good way to do it?
We don't think
That's the only way we know.
like
But
I
we
said, we
don't
don't.
think about that.
Is it?
Yeah, we don't
But
think about
but if we're trying to show
If
you
you're
that
ask-
that's
if you're
not the
asking us
right
to
way.
Think about it now, that's
Right
different.
now.
But we don't. That's not
But
something.
that's
we
what I'm
do.
doing
Yeah.
though.
But she's
I'm
trying to get
asking
you to the
right
nipple.
now.
Yeah.
If
Is it
that
good?
is a
Just recognize
good,
it.
Right.
healthy, way to process your emotions.
I
what
think
goes- what you go on
I
in your
think
life.
I think yes. It's yes and no. Yes, because at the same time, like when the man and are talking amongst each other, we're building our relationship more. Us
But you're
as-
not with your mandem.
No,
You're with
no,
your
I'm saying-
girlfriend.
Understand what I'm saying? Like in terms of that, like it's healthy for us in terms of building relationships or building the confidence to kind of talk to you guys in a sense, or like if that
But
makes
you guys
sense.
are saying different things because essentially you guys are saying that time doesn't really matter. You're still not going to come to your girl. So what are you building confidence with your friends for?
Wait. When
What
you
am I
say
here
that-
for?
Hold on.
Back up.
What?
Isn't that what they
Yeah,
said?
You're
came from the
equating.
left.
That's why I said
Yeah,
you guys
I
are
didn't say that.
equating. You guys are
You
equating
didn't say
time
that?
and no,
You didn't say that?
no,
Wait.
no.
You said
Wait. So let me
Okay, no.
let me answer your question if I can answer it clearly. Hopefully this would. I'm gonna say no. It's not healthy,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But I don't think any female wants a whiny ass nigga.
but you're not whining. Oh my god.
That's not what I'm trying to say though. It's not whining. What I'm saying is that you guys sat here and explained to me how you process your
Yes.
emotions. You
I'm answering that. I said yes. I said yes to a certain degree and no, and I'm gonna say no because we're not really You know what I mean? We're only kind of saying certain things, or we're only able to express ourselves to certain people. So in terms of
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm saying it's yes and no. I would say it's good to a certain degree because we're able to still express ourselves and still get that out, but no, because we're not able to express it to certain people.
Would you,
Like,
would you cry in front of your girls? Have you guys cried in front of your girls? Would you cry in front of your girlfriends? Wives? Baby moms? Would you cry?
Okay,
Like
listen.
actual tears, like ball of least.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen.
Well, first, you have to ask me. You have to ask me the question. When was the last time I cried?
yeah.
Well, even that.
was
No.
my next
That
question.
you should.
When was the last
You
time
should.
you cried?
Why can't you?
Like,
Why don't you?
Very
Okay,
long
question.
time.
I want to answer your question.
That's a good question.
Do I think it's do
Holy.
we think about it? No. Do I think it's healthy? Yes. Because one, I was gonna ask, how do y'all process your emotions? Y'all give it to us straight, right?
No.
That's
So
not
how do
how-
y'all?
It's
So
not
no,
emotions, though.
no. How do y'all process?
Yeah.
How do y'all process when y'all are like? How do y'all be like? How do I flip it?
So
for y'all?
just like how I said, I have to break it down. You just said it's a work in progress. You have to see how it works for you.
No,
So how is
exactly.
that
Because
different
you know
than
what?
for us?
What?
Because-
Because
no,
I'm
it's
saying-
not. It's not.
And this is why I'll say I think it is healthy because it keeps
No,
us
no, no,
being
no.
men.
No.
That's why I
what
said
feel
yes and
personally.
no.
But
That's why I
wanna
said
hear-
it's a yes and no thing because we're still able. We're still talking about it. That's a good thing.
I think it's healthy, but
That's not
I want
what's
to know
bad
what's
about
the,
us
if
talking
you had to
about
answer that question, how
Like
do y'all
you
want
guys
it?
are equating the whole time thing to us saying like, yo, we're not. You guys are equating it to us not being comfortable with you over time to tell you those
I'm
things.
not talking about the time thing. They're talking about the time thing.
She's talking about the time.
Okay. All right.
Forget the time
All right.
Yeah, her question was great.
You guys are basically saying like, you hold it in and then you will let a little bit out to your friends. You'll talk about and it's like days later, a week, 2 weeks later, you've been walking around with this. You've been walking with that stress, that weight.
You don't feel that in your chest?
And you hold it in.
Okay. But hold on.
You know
So
why?
I'm asking you.
Process your emotions.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's
So
why I
you-
said yes.
No, hold on.
because-
Hold on. So let me ask that for y'all. How do y'all deal with that?
A
We
lot
talk.
of ways. A lot of ways. I journal. I pray. I meditate.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Whoa.
fine. Okay, hold on.
No. I'm gonna give you the answer you're looking for. It took you time to get there. It took you time because before that you doing all sorts of fucked up shit. You talking to your friends about it. You're telling your friends you're cussing niggas out.
That's
You're
not
fighting
fair because
people.
you didn't ask if we do other things. Like we're just. I thought this was strictly about talking. No. I thought this was strictly about talking because we do other things.
There's a lot of.
No. I really. I'm sorry. Did y'all think that she was only referring to
No.
just talking?
Because I would have been like, I smoke a lot of weed.
I was
Yeah, I was.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I thought
was
you was.
gonna say,
Yeah,
nigga.
I thought it was
there's so
singular.
many
I
other
thought it was
things that I'll
singular.
do that gets.
I did. I really did.
I didn't know. I
In
didn't
that
know you wanted to break
terms,
it down that simple. If you
yeah.
wanted to break it down that simple.
Like I'm not like when you say walking around with the weight on my chest. Nah, not necessarily.
That's what I'm like,
Because
yo, I don't
we're
feel
men.
no weight.
We're
Like
men. This
Yeah,
is the
we
difference
don't-
between
yeah.
us
I
and
live my
y'all.
life.
Yeah,
I just
we
don't
don't-
be in my
Y'all
room
don't
like,
get it.
damn,
Yeah.
y'all
Don't
left
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Y'all
no,
don't
y'all
get
don't
it
get
because
it.
you're
What the
women.
Yeah.
fuck? Nigga,
And I was about to say that's where I was
Y'all are
like,
not
yo,
gonna
wait.
get it.
That's
Y'all
what
are
you
not
guys are.
gonna get it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Our emotions.
I'll
and
go
y'all
shoot.
emotions are not
Time
the
out,
same.
time out.
Yeah, there's too many people talking. But look, our emotions and y'all are not the same, so we're not gonna process it.
We have the same emotions. We process them.
I
differently.
know. So when you said healthy, that's what I'm saying. So when you say healthy, yes, I think it is healthy because it keeps us being men.
That's
If
why,
not, we'll
like-
be walking around like fucking sharks with our
You know
teeth
what?
out.
You know
It
what?
makes
I'm
no fucking sense.
gonna pull up a sick one. This is why you guys
Like,
don't
you
understand
really
the
think
meme.
that, but it buckles down to that. You
Hold
really
up.
think that, but if you tear apart, if you look at these guys who are what you quote unquote think like, what's that quote?
Hold
Nice
up.
guys
No.
finish last. What is a essential nice guy?
Okay, but
What is that?
but
And why
you-
is there a
the way
quote
you-
called he finishes last? Because he doesn't get what he wants.
That's Will.
That's a Will fucking Simpson.
That's a Will Simpson.
A Will fucking Simpson.
I wanted to quote this though.
Ridiculous.
Because
no, that's
they,
not happening.
going back into that, they won't get the meme that your man goes for a 5-minute drive in Grand Theft Auto because he doesn't have a car to clear his mind.
What does that mean to y'all as women? He goes and plays video games and takes a 30-minute drive in a video game
To
because
clear
he
his
doesn't have a
mind.
car. To clear his mind. What does that mean?
He's processing.
Why is that
Processing.
not healthy?
But
Who
I
said it's
never
not?
said it
No,
was
but
healthy.
She
It
was
wasn't
asked.
healthy.
Okay, so do
I
y'all think it's
asked
healthy?
you,
Yeah.
You explained something.
I don't know,
and
yo.
how
They kind of gave it to me like it wasn't healthy. Still, that's how I felt. I feel like y'all gave it to me like it wasn't healthy. My bad. My
And you
bad.
guys are putting me on game, right? So I asked you.
I'm
how
not gonna
you
lie. I
process
thought
your
that's what that
emotion
was.
because
My
you
bad.
explained it to me like you hold it in, and then a week
Right.
later you tell your friend. So that's how that's when you sat there and explained it to me. That's how I took it in. So I asked you, how do you process your emotions?
All right. So in the meantime, between time and all of that shit,
How do
I'll
you process your
go
emotions?
about my regular day. I'll smoke my weed. I'll probably smoke a little bit more heavier. You know what I mean? I'll do shit. I'll do shit that I like. If I want to fucking buy something, I'll buy something. You know what I mean? If I want to just treat myself, I'll go out like suppressing.
You're-
The fact that
you're-
you're gonna do a little bit
But
more.
are you
You're relying on
thinking about
something
it, like?
to cope.
But actually, okay, I'm gonna shut up. Continue. Sorry. How else do you process your emotions? I'm learning. I'm so
Like I said,
sorry.
I go about my regular day.
You
So
go
it's
by
like
your regular.
it's when I'm ready to talk about it with my homies, I'll talk about it. If I want to talk about what the shorty I'm with, I'll talk about what shorty I'm with. What?
Can I ask you guys a question?
We all
When
know
you
that,
guys,
by the way.
when you guys are dealing with something, and it's very clear to us women that you guys are dealing with something that you guys haven't told us yet. What is it that you need from us in that instant so that you can go ahead and process those emotions? Because I'm feeling like, oh my God, maybe he's upset with me, or is there like tension or whatever. If you guys are dealing with something, regardless of if it has anything to do with us or on the outside world, and you guys are processing, what is it that we can give to you?
Okay, I'm
To
so sorry because I'm not gonna answer the question, but nah. I think you guys are going about it like too far. Guys don't really think that deep. Unless someone's trying to kill me, I don't really. It's not really a big issue.
Okay, so this is why we don't see eye to eye. So I'm teaching you how we
Like how she said like, do you have do you have anxiety? And like one of the girls said no. It's like, what's anxiety? What am I gonna be anxious about?
You don't know what
Like, I've been on. There's been times like
Oh my
back
God.
then where it's like, all right,
I
like
think
Oh my God.
I might need to come up
She
with a
went
certain
so
amount
far
of money.
down-
It's like I'm not
down
gonna
the
be
rabbit
anxious. I know it's gonna come.
I agree
We
with that.
definitely
I agree
differ.
with that trickling down. I understand that.
no,
but
the
that's
trickle
a
down
long
effect is
fucking
real,
line.
but
Nah.
that's so
That's
far
a
down the
long
rabbit hole.
line.
That's
A
so
nigga
far
like
down.
Me not talking to my girl, I'm not gonna go out on the street and hurt people. So like, let's be more realistic with the niggas that we're actually, the niggas that you guys are actually dealing with.
Yeah,
'Cause
like, wait, what?
If
the niggas that y'all are dealing with,
I'm
have
so
problems that can't
confused.
talk to y'all and are as a whole.
Sorry, all I'm saying
Okay,
is that
okay,
as a
got
whole,
you, got
the
you.
way you actually, like, even the fact she asked that question, how do you deal with it? A lot of you, like, it took a minute. At least I think you're the only one who actually tried to kind of break it down and kind of explain it. A lot of you guys really couldn't even process it, internalize it, and you think.
No, I didn't even get into my shit.
How do I actually take in trauma? Like, all you guys are experiencing is
Trauma.
Yeah.
and you guys suppress
So,
it.
Yeah.
so
To the
basically,
point where
like, you
there's a
guys
woman
don't
right here,
experience- you
and
don't
she
know what
can't-
anxiety is. Like you never heard
Of
it.
course, everybody,
Yes, I heard
Yeah,
every
but we
one
can
of us
also be there to
in the
help you
world has-
process your
especially-
feelings and your emotions and figure out how to deal with that.
Essentially, they,
Yeah.
And you're down as a woman. Why
We
am I
do.
here then? we
So
just question ourselves.
you're. I think what it is, like we're on like a different playing field of like your
Yeah, we're
your
not
definition of like
processing the same.
anxiety and stuff like that is not our definition of anxiety. Like what you would take to like level 10, we would just be like, all right, that's like a level 3 problem. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
That's
it's
why
like,
when you said if a nigga's
So-
coming after you, that's when it's the threat level.
yeah,
Yeah, that's when
it's
the threat
10.
level's
Like,
high.
That's what I'm like, you
Our
know what I
other
mean?
shit is
Like
Yeah.
if it like
Compared
a money
to-
issue is not really an issue. Like,
So
I
then
think it's
what kind of
subjective and it
issue-
all
always get
I'm
depends.
it.
asking
Like-
about the issue. Like I'm not asking about a particular issue. I'm just asking if you have anxiety. Like,
okay, so
Everybody
has
okay,
anxiety.
So wait, so
Like-
Everybody
wait,
has
wait, wait,
anxiety.
So to
Everybody
go back
has
to your question
depression.
again, how it's so simple, like emotional stuff for us is
Of
like
course, of course.
a bad
Yeah,
breakup.
me, I'm a very
That's emotional.
self-aware
But
person.
anything other than
Like
that
I
is
said,
like
I didn't
a
even.
death in like the
So
family
then-
or someone
Sorry.
that's close. But
What-
what really, what to us is really emotional.
What
to
are you talking to your girlfriends about? What kind of things are you bringing to them? If it sounds like majority of it is going to demand them. What do you talk to your girl about? How do you guys build that relationship?
It's not the majority. It's just the heavy shit because we're gonna ride.
What's
out with our
heavy?
niggas.
What's heavy?
Then this
Tell me
outweighs-
what's heavy.
It outweighs.
What's heavy?
it's
What
not
is it
like
that you
us
can
ni-
tell them that you
but-
can't
but
tell
hold on,
me?
but the thing is, like, I can't lie. When's the last time niggas had something to say to their girl?
Yeah, like
I can't
about
lie.
something
When's the last
deep,
like that's deep? Or,
in terms of like, yo, we'll bring up a perfect example. Yo, I'm gonna bring up a perfect example.
Guys, it doesn't. Let's,
Yo, a nigga eats my food for 10 bands. I'm gonna come to you and talk about it. I'm not coming to you and
it's
talk
not
about
all
it.
about like
A nigga eats
No,
my.
but like-
What are
no,
you
but like,
gonna?
let's be
What are you
real.
gonna say to
No,
me?
but like, look, yeah,
What are you
exactly,
gonna
be
say to
real.
me?
Like, let's
A nigga
be
comes to
real.
eats my food for 10 bands. What are you gonna say to me?
No.
What are you really gonna tell me?
What was
That's
the
gonna
example?
give.
What?
I would like to know. I'm throwing it out there. Let me hear
Well,
your
maybe I know
rebuttal.
somebody. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe they can get it dealt with clean.
Explain it
let
to
me
you.
hype you. Let me be your hype man.
So you
son.
want me?
Let
You
do it.
want me to?
Let me
You want me to go back? You want me to go back through
Baby,
the
get the
trauma?
gun, get the gun.
You want me to go back through
The
the
black
trauma? You want me to
one,
explain-
the black
You want me to
one.
explain
got
to you
the
how a nigga
AK,
ran up on
he
me
got the AK.
with a glizzy to
Let
my
me down.
forehead?
He brought this thing, he brought this thing, he brought-
Like what?
I'm gonna be your hype man.
Like
me
what?
down for you. Like, maybe all I can understand is the moral support.
Alright,
Let me
alright,
give
yeah,
you
yeah,
the
yeah.
moral support.
Please, I'm sorry. I took it to a level. I took it to a level. I got real hype.
Hold on. Everybody stop for a second. You remember before I recorded? Remember when I said I got 5 levels to my bullshit and women got 2? You see how it stopped right there?
Yeah, of course.
That was 2.
Exactly.
Go to 3 now. Let's be real. What are you really gonna say? Besides being there for me when I need you to pick up a phone, drop something off, pick something up. But I'm gonna talk to you about that. But I need to talk to my niggas first. If you're greasy with me and you're like that, then you'll know these women don't have these complaints. They're not having these complaints then. Like, what do you want your nigga to come home and tell you? He had a bad day at work? Like, what? No, what do you really
Why not?
want? But he doesn't care to talk to you about that.
So do you guys care when we tell you that?
No, we don't. No, we
actually
don't.
don't.
Okay,
We don't.
no,
But you know
this
what
is
we care
important,
about?
but
But
that's
you know what we
important.
care about? Making you happy. And you know what makes you happy? Listening to you and seeing a smile
Exactly.
on
We're
your
giving
face.
you the attention
So you
that
know
you
what?
want.
We're gonna give you
Wow, I
attention.
like that.
Like-
I like that.
But like, I don't understand. Like, we're
you
not
can
the
get a 1
same. We're
point.
just not the same, and that's just what it is. So when I say,
I'm hitting
so
threes
when
out
I say,
here
look, we're
from
coming
the
home with
logo.
some bullshit.
I'm hitting
I
threes out
rather,
here.
you know what I rather do? I rather vent on some funny shit to you, and not be serious. Don't take me serious for venting unless I'm coming to you saying, yo, I need to like change something in my life, and I'm gonna vent to you about some problems. But that's me. I don't know about.
I think listening to
That's
this
me personally.
conversation
But at the
really
same time-
confirms.
At the same time, the serious shit. What do you really want me to come to you and say? Like.
But what's really
Like,
serious?
and,
that's
that's what I'm saying. Like, what's this? Because
Yeah.
if it's so serious, I'm hitting my boys first. Really and truly, I'm hitting my boys first because they're helping me. And I don't.
They're gonna
want
have a
you to help
solution.
me.
They're gonna
You're
have a
not even gonna
solution.
understand that.
They're gonna,
I want
and
you
it's
to
not
be
even to say you
safe.
guys are gonna have a
I want you
solution,
to be
but it's
safe.
gonna.
I don't
They're
want
gonna.
you to help me.
Yeah.
Yes. People men
Yo,
have told me I don't want your help. Like,
Exactly.
flat out.
I need you safe. Because that's helping me.
Exactly.
You know what them niggas come
You're
after
the one.
Boko?
You're the one.
When them niggas
You're
come
keeping me
Okay,
So when
safe.
yeah.
them niggas came after
You know what I
Boko,
mean?
what did they do? They went after his fucking Chi
They went
and
after
his son.
Chi-Chi.
They went after his family because they weren't safe.
Every little thing. But the
That's
fact
what I
that I'm
mean,
not a
like-
priority at that
But
moment.
at the same time, like,
Wait, sorry.
you don't have to.
Oh, sorry. I just see it as the fact that I feel like she's not a priority in the sense of the number one. Like if she's your
Why?
Okay.
If I'm not coming to you with shit like that, you're not a priority.
No. Let me be.
And-
I'll be real.
and that's-
No, hold on.
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with women.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be number one as a priority because I'm number one first.
Facts.
I gotta take care of my goddamn self first.
Facts.
And then you know what I gotta take care of second? Any other family that I have. It comes before you. Until you're actual family for me, you're not being taken care of like that. You wanna know why? Because women do niggas greasy. And we're not even gonna talk about that. But women do niggas greasy too. So what I'm gonna say is this.
Why do you have all
I'm
this?
number one. And what comes second? I have a daughter. She's coming second. And you know what comes after that? Maybe you can come third. But I'm getting a dog, so you better play your part.
Facts. Big facts. Big
Why
facts.
am I- No, but it comes down to them. I'm getting a dog.
So what? Yeah,
What do you
like
mean? I'm playing a certain role.
yes.
What do you mean?
So listen, what we need to do
I'm
in
what
this
you
moment.
need. Why you? What do you
Okay,
mean?
hold on.
I'm
Pretty
I'm
boy.
providing. You know why?
Pretty boy.
You know why?
Okay, so
why I'm
hold
there?
on.
Because I'm providing that masculine presence that you
Okay,
need.
so hold on.
You don't.
I was just
What do you
joking
mean?
about the
While
dog.
we
I was
have
joking
the
about the dog.
platform, While we have the platform.
Okay, hold on.
Majority. That's why
conversations
when you guys
going.
are fucking with penguins.
We need to break that down to him.
Yeah,
We're gonna break that down to him. But hold on. There's a black queen in the room. Let her have the platform. Go ahead.
Thank you. While we have the platform right now, we're having this discussion. Obviously, we think differently, right? We think differently. Period.
Right.
What we need to be doing at this point in our big age is we need to be redefining what a relationship means to us, and not as a couple, but individuals, right? And how you are going to bring those values to that relationship, and you guys can still be individuals. That's what we need to be doing right now.
I like that. So
right? We're not in high school no more. Where we're up on oh my god, my boyfriend, and we're just together every day. No,
ladies in the room. Ladies in the room.
She pulled up for 3 with that one.
Yo, like, y'all are not moving in with a nigga.
I've never.
And when I mean move in, I don't mean you move in and he takes care of everything. Like, he has the place and then you move in and start taking over the bills or splitting the bills. Is that how the situation would work if you're moving in with a nigga? Like, how does that work for y'all?
I mean,
how does that work for y'all when you all?
If
this is the guy you like. You've been talking.
Agree to that? Then
no, for y'all.
I'm fine with that. If I move in and he's paying the mortgage, the rent, whatever, and he's just like, yo, cover the electricity, cover the groceries, and cover the cable and internet. Okay. And you know what? I'll throw in some food too. I'm not doing laundry. I'm never doing that. But I'll throw in some food too. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll take laundry over this.
I don't see.
Really and truly, a relationship is an arrangement, and it's an agreement between two people on how you're gonna make each other's life more efficient. I think we got caught up in the romance and and the sex and the lust and stuff like that. There was a conversation that we had recently.
You mean marriage?
Yeah, whatever. That's a part of it. You know what?
Yo, my nigga.
I lost my train of thought. We had that conversation.
Yo, sex is a huge part though.
It is a big part.
It's more than 50%. It's more than 50%. And I'm sorry, and whatever we're talking about here, it's more than 50. Yeah.
Go back to my question.
You think the responsibility on men is more than 50? Is that what you're saying? I didn't catch the first part of it.
Sure. I don't know, but whatever. Just whatever sex we're talking about, it's over 50.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because I think
I'll
it's like
be
I think it's like a 60-40.
I'll be real.
I can never.
Maybe even a 75-25.
Wait, hold on. I'm not even gonna like really tell the women this. I'm gonna ask my niggas. Can y'all really like a girl y'all didn't fuck? And I don't mean like as in lust and want her. You know what I mean? Like,
nah.
I can't like a girl I didn't even fuck.
That has to complete the.
There has to be the fusion
because
did you girls like even know we think like yeah y'all how do you feel?
Some of this is very new to me. Some of this is very new to me. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it has to be at least 50% then, no?
At least more than that.
Then at least more than that. That's why I say sex. It has to be at least 50% or more. So we can't just dismiss sex out there. Like
all right, no. All right. So wait, can I ask a question? So
sorry. I didn't mean.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I ask a question in the room?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Now this is a question. I'll rapid yes or no. 5 of you guys.
Okay.
The guy of your dreams.
Okay.
Oh, I love where this is going.
I know where it's
Wax sex.
No, it's not happening.
No.
Straight up, it's not happening.
No. All right. So therefore, it's more than 50%.
I mean, sex is important. It's a part of intimacy, and it's a big part of intimacy.
Hold on. All right.
Or the physical intimacy.
Next. All right. Let me come off of that question. Let me roll the screen off of that question. Yo, the man of your dreams, does he? The man of your dreams, is he already financially stable, or you're working with him to build?
Working with him.
No, I'm working with him.
We got one financially already stable.
All right,
can we tally here? Okay.
Can we get?
We got two.
I'm working with him.
One working with him.
I'm working with him.
Working with him. What you got?
We got 3 teams
Okay.
Okay. We got 3 working.
3 teams
and 2 financially stable. Okay. Those are you know.
But again, that goes back to women helping you build. If you're not where you feel like you need to be, or we feel like you could be doing better, who's to say I can't help you with that? Yeah. Who's to say I can't put you in a position where you could be doing better?
Do you look to a nigga to help you do that?
Not necessarily.
Stop right
Where-
there, Worthy. Stop right there, Worthy. Worthy,
No,
stop.
not
Stop.
necessarily.
Worthy, stop.
Not necessarily.
We call gold diggers then.
No,
Yeah.
no, not that. Forget gold diggers. But
You
nah,
mean-
you just said. What did you just say?
Oh, I said that we can help put you in a position that could be better.
Yeah,
so
but
we build.
You said that you can help put us in a position, but then at the end, I'm thinking that you're talking about yourself and not other
Right.
women. That you're not looking for that from the man.
I don't necessarily
So-
need him to build me. Like
So then, what did you want in return for building the man? Then
I mean,
Longevity?
yeah,
you wanted him to. So
longevity,
who left?
loyalty.
Wait.
Did you leave?
Hmm.
But hold on. Did
That's
you leave
the real
or did
question.
he leave?
I left.
So then,
Exactly.
how do you have longevity if you leave the?
Oh, but from you stepped out, you left, so I don't know.
But hold on a second. There's more to the situation than
I
just
know.
I just
I
left.
know.
Then I
know.
just
But you
left.
see, it's
There was a
always,
build-up. There was a
and
lot
that's
of things that took
you know what
place.
that
But-
ties back into.
but-
It's always
I
when
don't
the
know if this
woman
was
isn't
scenario or
happy.
real life. Or just
No, but like for real though. But it's like, yo, like, I don't know, cause I be thinking to myself, like, look,
It's
I
never-
definitely want the girl who's not a virgin. I definitely want the girl who's experienced something. I don't want her to necessarily go through trauma in a relationship, but I want her to have dealt with something, so she's just more well-rounded and more prepared for me. So, and hopefully she's gone through it in a healthy way, and she was able to cope with it, deal with it, and understand what it is, and all that other smart words, whatever. So like, in my head, I'm like, okay. So, if you come to me like that, then already you're kind of like, at least without the financial part, you're already like, you already have that half.
Mm-hmm.
If you have your head together and you understand what you want to do, you have your head on your shoulders. That quote, that phrase, you have your head on your shoulders, right? You're focused. Okay. At what point in time do you realize that I'm not focused? And I know we said this, but it's like, I feel like you can kind of see that in the early beginnings, though, really and truly,
There's red flags.
right?
But, you
But
don't
like,
get the big
Definitely
picture.
can.
but like, what
Yeah.
makes you stay even at that early part too? Because for us, we're not even looking at the same thing.
Everyone's struggle looks different.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you can't just dismiss somebody because shit, like, that nigga didn't find a job in 2 weeks, or, you know, or whatever the situation is. The beginning is always rough for everything when you start anything. You know what I'm saying? And you want to give that person the benefit of the doubt, but it becomes a problem when you're still moving ahead and they're not. Right? That means now, okay, you're not really holding up your end of the bargain. And usually for us women, it's too late. Like, you're in so deep that it's like you have
Like
the whole
I said,
relationship
yeah,
on your shoulder.
You've already
right?
input and invested
Right.
all of this.
But I
into
kind
the
of feel
person.
like, and I don't want to.
It
I'm
makes
not
it
saying
harder to
y'all.
walk
I'm
away.
not saying y'all, and I kind of don't want to say women, but I kind of feel like y'all kind of. Now
Well,
I don't
you
want to say
date women,
like
so
that,
you can
but
speak
y'all
on
take
it.
that role
Right.
because y'all kind of want
Right.
to build with them. You want to be able to be like, yo, I found this nigga like this, and guess what? Now this nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I made
now this
him
nigga's
this.
lit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Type,
So it's
type,
like,
type of shit. Yeah.
I don't know if I feel that
Yeah,
way.
No,
though. I
It's-
don't
it's-
know.
like you want
I
to.
don't-
You don't want to see your nigga from one
I
way
wanna
and
see-
accent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Of
but I don't
course.
want to gloat and say.
But I'm
No,
yeah.
it's not
No,
to say that you're
it's-
gloating in public or nothing, but it's like, yo, the idea that you
It
can look at your man
makes
and be
you
No,
like,
guys
but
feel
I
good to
can
a
be
certain
proud of
extent.
you. Like, I can be
Yeah.
proud of you as your individual growth, though.
You've
You
blown
understand?
up
You
yourself.
glowed up. Like, you know, we started at the bottom. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Right.
And
know
this
what I'm
is
saying?
why
And, like-
this is why it's
So
such a
how do
it's such a difference for men though, because we'll find, you know what I mean, we could be at a financially stable
Right.
and find a woman that it doesn't even matter if she works at Burger King or she's in a
Yo,
Fortune
it don't matter
500
if
country.
she look like Rihanna and work at Starbucks or she's Rihanna. She the same shit.
Exactly.
We want both of them.
Doesn't matter.
And I think, but hold on, we took a poll and 3 women are willing to build. So apparently we can look like, I don't know, Michael B. Jordan. I don't know. Like, I don't. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like we can look like the equivalent of whatever to what, like, you know the.
This is your queen?
But like, look, I mean, look, I didn't know the poll was gonna be that high. Still, I really didn't know the
Really?
poll was gonna be
You
that high.
know
So
what?
that's kind of dope
That's
that
scary.
y'all women are saying that 3 of y'all at least out of the 5 will say.
But I think it's
the higher over 50 will say, yo, that they're willing to build with a nigga. So that's cap on that 21 Savage meme. That confirms it right
Can
there.
I ask a question? How many of you guys are willing to build with us?
What do you mean?
We
We're
do.
always
No.
willing.
That's all we do.
That's all we
That's all
do.
we
Said we'll take a
That's
girl from
all
birth.
we
all we
do.
do.
What do you
That's
mean?
all we do
That's
as
all we
men.
do.
What do you mean?
I'm talking
That's all
about
we do.
everything.
What are you
I'm
talking
talking about?
That's all we
if you're-
do.
That's
Well
all
rounded.
we do as men.
No, well, financially is a big
when we're
thing
talking
too.
about,
if
listen,
you're up,
you guys are talking about building in different ways. You guys are talking about building up men like when it comes to like men being there's financially stable and building a woman, it'll never be vice versa. It's very rare that a woman will be financially stable in a, we'll say, give an example, Fortune 500 company. Say somebody like, or we'll say somebody's status, we'll say Beyonce. Beyonce's not dating no regular nigga and bringing up no regular nigga. Whereas a nigga like, in vice versa, we'll say Offset or somebody like Quavo in that status, well, they'll bring up a girl from Burger King, like we said.
But yo,
It's
hold
different.
on.
Like it's completely,
Exactly. Who's the
it's
queen? Who's the
completely
queen married
different.
to? She's not married to the king.
Who?
Who's she married to?
Who's that?
I
what's that
don't
nigga's
follow
name?
the
Prince
monarchy,
Charles.
so I don't fucking know.
Prince.
Why is he not?
Prince
A king?
Charles.
Why is he not a king?
Prince.
I don't know where his family comes from. I don't know the
We-
monarchy like
that
that.
nigga's how old and he's a prince?
So wait,
Wait,
let me get
what?
this- why did he- and
That
I know
nigga's
that's
still a
like some
prince
other
at
things, but
at
it's
90, nigga.
I
The
don't
fuck?
get why they even do it like over there. Like they say basically like, yo, if she marries a nigga, she's still the queen, and that's just it. It's not the queen and the king. But if I was a king and he married a girl, she'd be the queen. But that's not even has to nothing we're doing. It's just a smart little point throw in here. That's not our shit. But like, yo, we definitely like take care of women. It starts even from dating. Yo, I meet you, and the first thing I say to you is, yo, you look good. I introduce myself to you. We have a conversation. It's great. I'm getting some rhythm from you. All right, cool.
We're not even
When it comes
concerned
out on the
about what you
first
do,
date,
to be
what
honest.
am I doing? I'm trying to
We're
take
not
care of
concerned
you.
about.
We're
We don't
not even-
care about what you do.
Yeah, we don't even care what you do.
do you guys care if we have money though?
No, because
No,
you probably, not
we
to say you
do,
probably
like,
don't, but
now
you're not
we're
gonna
getting
need it.
more
You're not
conscious
gonna
of that
need
shit.
You're not gonna need it. All I
Like-
require is a girl don't be broke. And I said this. I'm gonna say this every podcast.
Yeah.
You better have 40 fucking bucks in your pocket.
Big facts.
I couldn't, and this happened to me again. This happened to me a fucking again. Listen, I was on this fucking dating site, and this girl said to me, yo, like, everything was cool. Like, yo, what's up? And I'm just like, yo, I took, she said in her profile some shit like, yo, take the direct approach or something. Okay, that's right up my alley. All right. So I say, yo, we should link up today. And she's like, she's about it. I said, all right, cool, let's hang out. Now, look, my rule is I don't fuck on the first day or first time I meet a girl. I think it's a little weird because I need to know you. Like my date costs $400 for an experience. So unless you come with at least $400 to fuck me, then use me like a hoe. But you're not just gonna get the dick on the first night. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. No, it is. It's ridiculous. Like hella confidence for sure. Like no, I'm gonna entertain you. We're gonna have a hell of a time, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be smooth. Like it's whatever. Now
Compliments of Cell Sword Services. We got a sponsorship coming soon by them.
you know what I'm saying?
Look out for that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you come to the crib, my weed ain't cheap. My weed ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much the other niggas is spending. Them niggas trying to get $25 for a half a quarter. I don't
Ain't
understand.
nothing cheap
I don't know.
about
I
me.
don't know.
Where they do
$35. I don't know. But anyways, it's like my weed's not cheap. I'm gonna make sure I have wine that you like, and I'm gonna order some food, or we're gonna get some food because I want you to be comfortable.
Facts.
What are you doing for me? You're gonna do something for me later. That's what I'm banking on. But what are you doing for me initially? Nothing. I'm showing you that I can take care of you. If you come through and all I have is like whether it's a nice spot or not, you come in and all you see is like just the TV and like the bed, like, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, what do you think I'm gonna offer later? And not to say y'all those are the men y'all taking on, but like those kind of things, those are not the niggas who are even like worth the interest. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're already showing that we're that kind of man by taking care of you by starting with the dating. So I like to do that. I'm sure niggas who be getting pussy do that too. So I don't know how else they're getting pussy unless they're getting low hanging fruit pussy. And I don't fuck mediocre pussy. Episode 54. That's not. I'm not about that. Yeah, that's a password.
What was the saying again? Sags like what?
What the WAP? Which one? The
Give him both of them.
extra large pussy's the what? The extra large T pussy's the best.
Extra large T.
Extra large T pussy.
Nah, girls with like a fupa, girls with like the thigh yupa, girls who like girls who like their titties when they lay on their back and their titties don't disappear.
3X
Like
pussy.
girls like girls who twerk, like girls who 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 like like a lot, like I don't know, sexy, like make your legs look like the McDonald's M, like just whatever, do whatever, like the sexy shit. I know some girls like that silhouette challenge was that was definitely sexy. It was one of my favorite silhouettes.
Yeah, I like that shit.
You like that?
It was creative as fuck, man. I like that shit.
Nah,
I like that shit,
I
man.
like that. Nah,
You like that shit?
I fucked with
there's
it.
only two of them
I
that I
fucked
like
with
from
it.
these girls. Cause it looks like way too much work that they're putting into these challenges.
There's some of
like,
them
yo,
though.
this is crazy, man. Yo, this is crazy.
Nigga, what if I told you I don't like twerking videos? I don't like no challenges, none of that shit.
So you don't like twerking in real life?
I don't like strip clubs.
You don't like twerking in real life? That's what you're saying?
No, because that shit does not work during sex.
What is this about sex?
It's a useless perk.
But this is not about sex. This ain't about sex. This ain't about
It's
sex.
a useless
though.
perk.
No, but this ain't about sex though. This
Shorty
ain't about
twerking,
sex.
you know?
Yeah, like this is crazy. This is crazy. My nigga,
What
twerking is not about sex. Dance like yo.
It's-
I like
it's
to
about
like
the-
yo.
it's-
If we're here chilling and it's a nice night, I'll be real with you. I'm Shroom Jordan. I like to get high on some shrooms. Nice lady, we've been vibing and shit like that. Let's drink some wine and show some shit. And yo, we're gonna kick back. And if I'm gonna play some dope ass music that you like, I want to see you dance. Like. That's entertainment to me. It's hot and it's sexy. I like a girl who would like to get up and start dancing. Whether
I
she's
agree with
doing
you on
moves,
that.
just
I
don't
agree
do no
with you.
TikTok dances.
Yeah. Don't.
That's not sexy.
We're gonna have to send you home for that one. We're gonna have to send you home for that one. We're gonna have to send you home for that. We're gonna have to send you
better hop
home.
back in your motherfucking Uber like that.
You better Corvette.
Shout out to Generation.
You better Corvette your ass out the door.
Corvette Uber back home. Nah. But hold
You
on.
better Corvette that ass home.
Nah, man. But like the twerking, yeah, that's what I'll say. Cause yo, my nigga asked me this a minute ago. He said, yo, and I'll ask the question to my niggas too. What's better, or what you prefer, not better? A room full of women twerking, or a room full of women whining?
Oh, whining. Come on now.
I know, right? But check this out though. With the whining.
I said that too, but then the way you just described it, I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna take the twerking still.
Listen to this though.
I'm gonna
Listen
take the
to this, though.
twerking still.
I love the whining, but you know what the whining is for? Me only.
Yeah, it's personal.
You wanna know why?
It is
because
personal.
I wanna be on that.
Yeah, I'm a selfish nigga when
Like,
I
you
have
know
my
what I'm saying?
lady.
What's that Pretty Ricky song?
Grind on me. Grind on me.
All of that shit.
All that shit.
All of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, if I'm looking around and a bunch of women are whining, now it's like, well, you see, that's more sexual. Now it's like, okay, I can't fuck. I don't have enough. I don't. Not to say I don't have enough dick. I don't have separately enough dick for all of y'all at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, God,
Brace
damn.
yourself, dog.
Nah. But so it's like if
Nah,
you're twerking,
you see. That's why I don't. I got enough stamina for two, nigga. I don't.
No, it's not.
I'll take
stamina
two,
for
nigga.
two.
I got enough
easy,
stamina
my
for
nigga.
two, nigga.
You got this?
It's not
I'll take
stamina
two.
for two women. It's that you don't have 5 dicks on you to fuck them all at the same time. Exactly. You can't be inside all of them. That's what I'm trying to say. If I'm seeing 5 different women, 6, 8, 10, 3. If I'm seeing more than multiple of one woman,
Yo, fam,
You
we're
don't know me
fucking.
like that, bro.
You know
My
why?
head,
That's
it's
why.
more
That's why I'm
sexual.
so conflicted
You don't
because
know
I'm like,
me,
yo,
nigga.
me,
Look,
I will take the
you
challenge,
gotta-
nigga.
don't know. You
I will
gotta
take.
be-
You don't know me, nigga.
You gotta be in the
You
room
don't
with a
fucking know
bunch of
me,
women.
nigga.
You
I'm
gotta
taking
be
this
in the
challenge,
room with a
nigga.
bunch of women
The
twerking and
fuck?
tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. I'm telling you the twerking.
About the twerking thing, though.
Sorry, what? Go ahead.
Say the twerking. What does the twerking do or not do for you?
Oh, for me,
Or why would you pick the whining over twerking?
No, I'll take the twerking over whining only specifically because And it has nothing to do with her ass, like her ass shape or nothing. As long as she can twerk, that's cool. Like, just show me the vibes. Yeah, I know you say that, but my nigga, you don't be in them rooms where like a bunch of women be showing you love, and you're like, I don't even have an album out. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. But like, when women are showing you that kind of love, it's like, yo,
I've
okay.
never seen the energy, dog. But okay, go on.
Nah. I'm talking about different size women. I'm talking about.
I'm
different
sorry.
sizes.
I'm
not
sorry.
talking about women with no ass. I'm talking about different sizes.
Can we get a demonstration? I was just asking if we can maybe get a demonstration.
The right pants.
You know?
The right pants on. That's
Okay.
That's,
You can go watch my silhouette video on Instagram.
oh shit, that's true.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
But no, I did
We'll
like
leave
that
that at.
silhouette challenge because yo, it was work. One of my favorite records is on it. That Doja Cat shit. I like that shit. Fuck them perverts that.
Yeah. What was going on with that?
I hate them perverts that were like doing that dumb shit. Yo, like that shit's so corny. Like, don't even send. I don't even like nudes. I only like nudes if it's on a real personal level.
That's
Perverts are doing what?
I'm not trying to.
They
see
were
a
taking
girl's
the
nudes
red
just
light
like
filter
that, like,
off
for people to
and
do that shit.
basically.
Like,
and watching
No,
girls
but they
naked.
weren't just
Apparently.
watching it; they were posting
yeah,
it
that's the thing.
online.
They're showing it for everybody. Like,
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
No,
like,
no.
That's
No, you see?
fucking up the
No,
game.
no,
Those are the
those
same, those
are
same niggas that
Williams.
used to tell.
Those are Will Smiths.
Yo, those exactly.
Matter of fact, no, sorry, those are Williams.
Those are the same niggas that used to
Those
tell
are
everybody
Williams.
they're getting head in the stairwell.
Yeah, those are Williams.
I hate them niggas.
You call them niggas Williams.
But you see, the thing is, let me play devil's advocate.
Them niggas
Why?
Williams.
Fam.
But why? But go ahead.
This is the cost of putting that shit out there like that, Mike.
No,
Oh my God, here
no,
we
it's
go.
not. No, it's not.
Oh my
But
god.
I
Okay,
didn't.
okay,
I
look,
didn't.
look.
You see, this is
to you taking
okay.
my shit
This is a
and
big
doing something
argument,
else with
and
it.
All right.
this is
Now-
this is
now-
gonna go deep.
now-
This is
now-
gonna go
now
very
we get
deep
angry.
Now,
because
kids don't consent to being on child porn, but that shit just be happening.
Absolutely, but
I
I'm
don't
not.
like that argument.
You
I don't
already
like that
know.
argument.
You already know that there's pervs out there.
No,
that there's niggas
because
out
it's
there
not
that
about-
that
it's not
can
about
do
the
that.
sexual thing. Because if I'm gonna argue this, it's not about it even being sexual.
yo, this one's gonna
Their
go so
property
deep
was
down the rabbit
stolen
hole.
and revealed and shared
Yeah.
to everybody. It's not
Yeah.
even about them being it's not even about them being naked. Their property was altered and stripped and revealed to the public. You can't
Now,
really be doing
how
that.
many OnlyFans hacks has there been?
I'll be
Yeah, but
real.
I'm not okay with
what
that
I'm gonna
either.
say,
Those are different.
what
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
okay
is
with
gonna
that
dead the
either.
whole thing.
But that's
I'll
what
be
I'm
real.
saying.
Listen. Hold up.
Look
think so.
Look at people getting scammed that have money in the bank. That's the risk of that.
So
shit
what
happening.
I'm gonna say is,
That's just the risk.
in terms of that,
Respect.
what I'm gonna say in terms of that, I definitely don't condone in that.
That's fucking
But they
crazy
should be,
behavior.
women should be taking more accountability in terms of like posting it. Like, yo, post it amongst you. Like, don't put, like, the internet is forever. Shit you're posting on the internet, it's gonna be there forever.
No, I
somebody
disagree.
like, regardless, like, somebody that could have happened 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line. You know what I mean? Like, the internet is forever. You guys got to take a little bit
It
of
is, but
accountability
that's malicious
for what you're
intent.
supposed.
That's very malicious.
Understandable. We understandable. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but exactly it's.
At the same time, I don't like that.
I don't. I'm not. I don't. I definitely don't condone in that shit. That's some fucked up. That's some corny ass shit. The fuck you? That's some. That's some corny, lame
like
shit.
that
What the fuck
argument because you don't even
taking
have to
off a
talk about
silhouette?
sex.
Like,
I can talk about putting my music out there and somebody stripping something and putting just my vocals and matching it up with something else and put like how back in the day we had LimeWire and
Don't act
selling
like you
that.
didn't have LimeWire, Bear Share.
No, but I'm
fucking
saying
all
like
that
it's
shit.
like the idea of like somebody like
You're getting all
profiting
your
off
music
it, like
off the.
I just
off
don't
the
like the
low.
argument. I just don't like the
It's the
argument.
price of the game at the end.
yeah,
of the day,
it's
bro.
it's
Time
it's
to
it's a
develop
rabbit
shit.
hole, bro.
Sounds like it,
It's a rabbit hole. At the end of the day, I don't condone in it, and you know what I mean. It's some whack shit.
Like if you're putting it out
Some
there,
shit
there's a
William
risk of that
niggas
happening.
be doing.
If
Niggas
you-
named
if
William.
you post about drugs and guns, there's a risk of the police knocking at your door.
Yo,
Not the podcast on live. Social distancing.
Like it,
You know?
bro. That shit can happen, bro. So
Right.
like, what are you gonna do?
You know. Nah, I mean.
goddamn.
There's a risk in everything that we do, right?
Exactly.
Hold this for a sec. All of that. Yeah. Oh no, my phone died. Wow. What was Did we run through everything? Like,
I think we
definitely
did. We
did.
definitely did.
Definitely did. This was definitely a good one.
Okay. Shit.
Definitely a good one. But I was excited to come from like last week. So.
I think did we
We did.
Do we what?
that was everything?
Yeah, I think we touched on everything. That was
No,
in
we
the
can
outline.
break down the shark and the animal analogy and some other shit. We pretty much wrapped up that shit because that's gonna start a whole other debate with these women.
No, I thought we were gonna get into just how they want to be approached. Wasn't that?
How they want to be approached?
Yeah, wasn't that?
No, we can't do that.
Let's do it.
That was different.
Nah, they want a nigga to jump through hula hoops and
Yeah,
have tricks
right.
and say something different than how you do.
I know, right?
Nah.
Instead of hi, I don't want no hi.
Okay, but no, we're right here. Why don't you ask us? We're right
Yeah,
here.
or how do yeah,
Oh,
or
they
that.
got no game.
They got no game.
All right, you know what? Yo,
Cut it out.
we're gonna
Cut it
yo.
out.
Can we take
Game.
yo? Let's take a quick break.
No game.
Let's take a quick break. Let's take a
Okay,
quick break.
hold on. We're gonna take a
We're
quick
gonna
break.
take a
Women have the most game.
I don't want to hear that.
I got it.
Revealing